What a beautiful song, as always. Song we for any the all at all. By the way, somebody be asked for Levios send this song to him. But again, if you go on YouTube and just type the Kaba Brothers, because unfortunately we not get copyright for distribute them, so and I'll go tell well for let we send and directly to you. But go on YouTube and just type the Kaba Brothers, you go get them there. And a very beautiful song. And this song, we need them na Salone more than ever. So fumble them today, Thursday again, September the 7th. And we don't come back with another episode of Salone Issues. Again, I don't want to let people then say when we talk about salon issues, we always they bring things them without any solution. No, we they talk about the challenges and we they profile solutions. So before I give now the lineup of the program, we go try for keep on 2 hours. Again, last week I must apologize to my brothers and sisters. Then we be there at the line. We not be able to take all on our calls them because the program we don't go over 3 hours, and we say this now 2 hour program. So it nice for like because it don't late now, yeah, and Bakusai them also it don't late. People are within a UK right now. A kind of not even past midnight, and Salone them slightly over midnight as well. So again, UK we dey look at over 1 o'clock a.m. So a nice for we try for keep them to 2 hours, but we go try for accommodate as many calls them as possible. The people and we join with for the first time, we not know about VOS. This na the voice of Salone. We mean VOS. And yeah, for people them I know say I go sound like a broken record, me fumble them. For people them we no download the app it. Yeah, on a download the app and we get boku things then we not go able to enjoy. We get we radio station where by the way na 91.9 FM na Freetown and our radio station day. Anytime we get interview na VOS TV, they broadcast on live na this the radio station at Salone as well. And the reason we make why them we programs them and other program they we not just we analysis because again the country we know say a day in a very critical situation. So as a result, a nice for like people and get access, we then listen to we and let able for call as well. And we're able for explain why we say certain things them. But interview now of particularly them politicians them, not their own words. So we want for let the people they understand and for sand. Unlike we analysis, some thinking they you need for think through critically for let you able get we analysis. Even though they try for bring we analysis them to the lowest level possible, where we they try our best for talk plain Creole. Again, I use the word plain Creole because the Creole people then get different way how then they talk then Creole. So let I not go too far because we say this program now 2 hours. I will encourage you now for again download as una see the thing na like this one where na a code a barcode where una cable then call an QR code where una cable if una get and Android na the blue code where they na me left and una na una right. And the one way they to me right, way na the yellow-ish. So dandy na for the people that we get iPhone, where you can able download an iPhone, iPad, basically Apple Store products them. So na able download that and the app fantastic. We get boku things them at the VOS TV app. So if you just search now Google or the Apple Play Store, just search Voice of Salone TV and it will come up and then you download them, and when you download them you're able to enjoy the major soccer games them in Europe and around the world. And in addition to that, we they broadcast we TV we radio station live on the app for people that we not in a salon for letting able for get access because we people them on the ground then can conduct interview also of local people them, and for like that ordinary Salone postile we are from them, and also then can do some analysis like the last time yesterday, as a matter of fact, I would enjoy a program where they will analyze but the Leone Stars team and the lineup for face Guinea-Bissau. So that's now. By the way, I want to give kudos to the host of that show day and all the people the panelists. I be really enjoy them. I be in our place. I be enjoy the analysis, and it was a very good analysis. And thank you. I want to say thank you to now. So fambul them dan day as thinking column now uh, uh, um the piece like where they can say them program them or then occasion them where you go say okay, well, the team them way people them for know before the program starts, so now they don't give us so let we push down in our side and let we go now to another aspect where I want to bring to our attention. Now the phone numbers then for call. So the phone numbers then for call, if you did in North America, we're not toll free, you don't get for pay anything for them. Now 1-866-944-7722. The toll free number now 1-866-944-7722. If you're in a UK and it will be local call from we understanding, according to the provider. So you don't get for pay for this call. The call, the local call charge then go ask you for pay if at all you get for pay, but you don't for pay for any local call if you get certain thing waiting at your phone like certain plan. But the number for UK local call now +442080891455. The number again now +442080891455. So now the UK number that for call VOS. If you want for reach we and take part by this program tonight, I promise you now this program get for be a program where it will be very interactive, and I go ask Salone people for like we all find a solution to waiting we get for bring up now this program today. So if you're in Australia, the local number for call now +61 2909 84337. So if you're in Australia and local call, if you're particularly in a Sydney area, the local call, the local number for call now 61 2909 84337. And the one way I can always say now the one port number. And this a number where you can call any side where you on the wall. You can able call this number, and yes, you're able for reach VOS if you call this WhatsApp number. And WhatsApp now number where we call the one port number. So the number with the WhatsApp number for call VOS and now 1343-997-5828. The number for call VOS WhatsApp now 343-997-5828. So fambul them interestingly though, I don't know if not coincident, somebody don't begin call already. So before I give another lineup, as I can always say, I love me people them. I love Salone. So let we hear from this person. Hopefully not to all program they call because really fast. Let we listen to this person and hear what you want to say. VOS Network. Hello caller. Waiting your name and who say they call from, please.
Because really fast. Let we listen to this person.
Caller, now for reduce the volume now you set, please.
Yes, Chicago, good evening.
Yes, good evening, me brother. I don't know if in the program you they call or you just there at the line as a standby.
Yeah, they were more on the touch line. So this program is interesting. So if a good me guys, now they were more. Remember, and serious now and serious program. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. So waiting are you take if you get anything for say before I give the lineup.
Yes, now the previous program we don't try for the call couple of times. I'm not able to get to through. So we I see the number back now. Say make a try. Man of all now same category like on our previous program they were not able to make contribution.
Okay.
And the contribution I will make. I don't know if they able to make do a synopsis of which I will say because there were a lot of questions they want to be asked in connection to why APC not gonna court, why APC not gonna court. I think
Okay.
that was like everybody they come here and the thing and they say. I just want to light probably by saying this, which I want to say, some of them question and they not going to come up again why APC not going to court.
Wonderful. Okay. And as a matter of fact, I will get for touch on that as well. So yes. Okay. Well, let I start your time because we can try forgive people in 3 minutes. So at the start now, your 3 minutes starts now. I go quiet and wait till you done and take over. So go ahead, please. Waiting now you take on that.
Okay, the simple reason being that we all know the law. The law is full of technicality and the facts. And then political issues there, if they follow the trend, the sacking of the vice president, the removal of the member of parliament, or the former even Madabio, we don't file. That's why you say the election was not free and fair. Something like 2012, all that stuff, then them matters, then they not go into full-blown trial. And then they go into full-blown trial. The fact that we might be a case, like Madabi, if you ask him, he will tell you that 2012 election, he win them, but they're not going to the matter. A technicality, then take through the matter. So just like where they get saw, mend the saw, you just take white cloth and cover the saw, with the pretext that which you don't cover and so the saw do well. And then the issue with it, you get the saw, you still continue the saw. That was the reason we make APC not going to court. Then full aware, we all see the PR system, waiting to be the outcome of the PR system, waiting at the ruling. So we don't see the problem with the PR system lead we to. Because if the PR system, if the court be stand by we the people and by them, which if APC be saying they go to parliament, what sort of political parties then be they will be the previous so they don't win? Therefore, easily go to parliament and continue the business of the government. But not because the judge not able to foresee the future, they look at their own they think like that myopic thinking, then put themselves in one small box, think that kind of way, they not think out of the box, will lead to USA with they so today. So now be the same thing before happen for this election. One, we don't go people they say where APC they own and IRF form where they knock out them. You see, now they the judge them they don't sit down now for wait for that kind of technicality and then not for one look into the merits of the matter and the merit of the matter is greater than the technicality of them why you saw to where the case now do. So if then to where the case now do, but yet still the problem still there. Now one back before grab say, hey, I mean the case we don't go to court, so now not go forget about the case, but the issue not address them. So you see, these are the reasons we make no go to the court. Because now that kind of way they for don't take to where the case now do, then the issues where may you they talk about, so we make ECSL up to now will publish their result and they for tell you say there is an issue. But if they're gonna court now, okay, most say like Tunubu, most take this Nigeria case. It don't done. You know, you're not size again. So Supreme Court now the last court na the land, na the last court. Waiting and accurate by technicality, but I like who's kind matter. I like what you get. I like the issue where you get to everybody and say yes, there's an issue. They need to go into the issue again. Into the issue again. Now that technicality they don't go, where they don't knock you off. Now they stick. So you see, we still get the issue. I believe that these are the things that will make APC not be grief or good because there's an issue. Make we discuss the issue. Forget about the technicality. The law so no one delve into the fact and go look into the law and let the fact say this election was full of this kind of thing and this kind of thing and this kind of thing. Okay. So these are the reasons we make APC not be able to go to court. For me, they look into the matter properly instead of look into that kind of thing where the IR form or what this kind of form. That is the reason, sir. Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I will listen to the program and make another contribution.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, and we appreciate you as well. And thank you very much. But again, I don't want for we stray from the topic, but listen to the program and call back. I get 1 or 2 questions they will ask you, but it will just prolong the whole thing. But okay, yeah, where I come to the aspects, they please call back, and then definitely. I will get the opportunity for ask you then questions then
Okay, because Mr. Fang give you a case between because if you seen at Salone, I will tell you you need to go to the place.
Well, again,
Long challenge.
yes, let we not
Yeah.
let we not stray
Okay.
from the
No problem.
topic,
Okay, sir. No
but
problem.
use
Thank
the
you so
word
much once more. I appreciate.
technicality, yeah, and
Okay.
and where
Okay.
you use technicality, that not mean say illegal. Thank you very much.
Yes. We good.
God bless. Um, I'm so glad we brought a call because Bokutin and the especially last program will not be able for take all the calls them. My apologies again. But I go try within the 2 hours. But waiting I want for do though. I want first for talk about the topics them and this particular one way now the main topic I go put them up front. I not go wait too long on it because I know say people and go begin call and when they begin call I not go get enough time for do any good analysis. So me fumble them this la again for people that we just join. My name na Abdul Karim Kagbo and I based na Canada and I go give una the next 2 hours. I go build a case where I go want let una self be part of the solution because na case where it's troubling to me. So let I give una a sort of rundown of waiting I intend for talk about. As una see, we always can just say current issues making headlines in Sierra Leone. This one as of today, when are September 7th, 2023. So for people them way they join me for the first time, I can give a rundown of the thing them way I want for talk as the issues them where they make headlines. And if I not done them, I can piggyback on them the following week. By the way, I want to make it clear and say this program not to my original program. Now Matilda J. Cole in original program when our current issues. Salone issues, sorry. So the name of the program now Salone issues. So by God's grace, we will get in the next week or two Matilda go come with a try for look at when it go suit una and INSEF because we don't realize say beaucoup people am cable watch or more people am cable watch on Saturdays weekend. So we try for possibly move this program to Saturday. When I don't mix this program with Antikadi in new program. Antikadi in new program now new program we call State Talk with Antikadi. We all know say Antikadi na state shooter, a state talker, and I make we get our program the State Talk with Antikadi. So instead they can Saturday, but they try for make we get a kind of gap between Antikadi program and Matilda program if it get for start on Saturdays. So I just want for make una clear. But waiting I also the intent for do is if Matilda come and take this program away, I will probably because beaucoup people don't say at least they come once a week. So I will probably fin a day when me go to come and I go name that program day a different. I go give that program day a different name. So I know one tell when I feel so I go miss me completely. But this are the sit on in for Matilda J. Cole. So the program we the topics them way I want for deal with today. Last week when I remember I talk say I collect for go back and piggyback something will not be important still will not be cover I go try. So last week we see ECSL publish. As a matter of fact, me go call an disaggregated because now the right word that when you call when you say aggregated data, then it means say you add half numbers them we get the total. So then in aggregate. So disaggregated data now the one way you they go deep down where you go able to make the half numbers them. So ECSL, I would say two kudos. First, kudos to the lawyer where na Mara lawyer Augustine Mara, where sue is where not to sue my bad, where then file a complaint with the right to access information commission and complaints say they don't ask ECSL for release disaggregated, meaning the small numbers them. before we ECSL add forget the total, but ECSL no respond to a request. So the commissioner of that particular commission, the right to access information commission, is send I go say a give ultimatum, say ECSL for reply to lawyer Augustine Mara, say within 7 days ECSL for produce disaggregated data where the man be where the lawyer be asked for. So as a matter of fact, the 7 days no reach, ECSL then pull out previously for the presidential election, waiting them be pull out, only the total numbers them, they fumble them. But now ECSL don't pull out more than that. So they don't pull out now numbers them where then get a breakdown by the district level, and they add in district levels then they to a regional level. So then give them total then they that breakdown they, and then for like we see say then breakdown then they then come up to the total where now in the use for announce say President Bill win the election. So for the fact say lawyer Mara is able for influence ECSL and it go through the Right to Access Information Act for like ECSL go do that. So me fumble them now. Then numbers then they I want force for let we look at. But as a matter of fact, Boku people them, particularly the APC folks them, then they say, oh well, ECSL for put because the international community self with all fairness, then self now that they ask for, then say ECSL for pull out, waiting then call the polling station numbers them. So by the way, difference there between polling station and polling centers. So the international community, because the center, you get like a school, for example. So within that school day, you get the station there now where maybe not some corner them and all that. Sometimes the center can get up to 5, 6. I just they throw number now for Leone able to understand the difference. So some polling centers they responsible for maybe 5, 6 or more or less. Station them when are they people and they go vote. Then so the south side people and they go vote. Now the polling station. So when they don't gather all the votes them, then carry them go to the polling center. So the polling center now they do some of the counting. So when they count, then they center and they then send the result to the polling district. So the polling district then verify the numbers, them check and make sure everything go well, and then send them go to the region, the polling region. So the polling region then self-verify and everything and check say the numbers they right, then gets their own total, then send and go to the national polling station or polling center office. So the national polling office now they agbagba day we na corner in team, then put all together, then add, then make sure say then verify everything where the region don't stamp, they don't agree and everything. So then give we the total now. So the total for the entire country. So according to Kone, now that it be do. So it say the number Allah put on the screen. Then number when are the presidential number where they be announced during that time day. So according to the number if we they see them very clearly, then number shows say President Bill it get a total, and that total day where it come to 1,566,932 votes. So when you add all the number, this is not the valid vote where President Bill get under SLPP. So when you add all the valid votes then by candidate, you forget a total where now 2,789,880 votes them. The total number of people them valid votes them will vote for presidential candidates them. So where you look each person in number, when you divide that number there by the total, it will give the percentage of valid votes. So if you check, I go highlight President Bill in Unaya, let una get them clear. So una go able understand what they say. So President Bill now, the reason we make Salone no go runoff, now because of, according to our constitution, during the first ballot for win the presidency, you forget minimum of 55% of the total valid vote. So when you look at this number, President Bill now get 56, according to ECSL, where they do the announcement, President Bill get 56.17%. So when you look at, let's scroll up for Leone, see the press release. When you look at the press release, it not give you no breakdown. Then just give it total. And say now the total number this, they not give it by district for let we know whose district vote for how the district then vote, whose district President Bill win. Nothing like that. As I scroll up, they don't not get the numbers then they at all. So now he make again the international community observers them, they say, well, this not enough for just give it total and you know give it breakdown. So the breakdown where we want, not to only at the district level or regional level, we want them by polling station, not a polling center where you get boku station them, but this now each station. And the number of station them now about 11,800 and something. So that kind of number is plenty. But again, Salone a small country. When you check closely, not big that way they where you go say na boku number than they no. And precisely if you check really, the number each 12 million. 12,000. So excuse me, each 12,000. Not just 11,000 some on it. So the international community and the other reason where they say because of first term the electoral commission where first term a NEC when a national election commission, electoral commission, but they change it now to electoral commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL. So they say NEC first term, they give them access for let them see how they tabulate, how they add the numbers them. So, but this time, they not give them no chance. They not even see whose side they add the numbers them. They call and tallying process. So because of that, and also then say, because of the observers them, some of them get IRF form. They want for no. Because of the not give them access for see their numbers then they want for know why the numbers why they not give them access, and as a result, because the observers them IRF form, some of them and not show, particularly for example the national observer where now new when an abbreviation for National Election Watch, NEW. So then get a system where that system they don't use them for some time. According to them, they say them they don't begin use them since Kabine time. So when they use them, then get method where they make, where it's not statistical method, they estimate. And most times, where they don't, all the times them, except for this one, this election will happen 2023, where they do all the estimate, it will meet the expectation. So meaning that the estimate can correct, that they get correct. If, let's say, for example, the estimate say, well, the election for go, the presidential election for go to a runoff. They don't get all the calls then they correct. So, but this time, they come out and say, well, President Bill not win the election outrightly. Then say, yes, he beat Samoa Kamara, but he not get the 55% way for make we not go the election not go for second round. When I remember 2018, he go for second round. And former President Kuruma in first term, the first time where he come na power, he be go second round. But the second time in second round, in second term, he win outright. So President Bill, the first term, he go runoff with between he and Samoa Kamara. But this time, the new winner, the National Election Watch, they say, no, if I go a runoff. So that cuts the story short. I make all this for let una understand, say, ECSL don't pull out a breakdown instead of just that where I just show una where now the total. Instead of just that total they don't give you now a breakdown. And the breakdown where they give you, it clear now say then go they don't give you that one way we be they look for where we go say now disaggregated where some people then go look for land or say everybody because stay now APC supporters and they say oh it's not still enough, we want for see the by polling station. So that's now the bone of contention. But for me so far what I want for let we do as Sierra Leoneans them, the one way ECSL give it for now, let we be patient with that. Let we be here, we get that. So because we don't get that one day, I want for like we all go through that small one day. Let we first check the numbers them. Because I discovered two set of numbers them where my brothers and sisters, I go one for let una self. Let una join me. We all pull with calculator and let we check the numbers here. For see if maybe na my calculator faulty or maybe now like how somebody be say one time we be ask ECSL say for go back and check the math, the person say better one or go school na Salone because are terrible per math. So now I make this time I want for encourage una all let una join me for like we begin for calculate the numbers them. But not all the numbers then, because the numbers that we may check, where I feel say they're correct, and we not go check them for ourselves because ECSL don't post them. We're not by the district and the region. Okay? So the one way me feel say that number they not correct. Now I want for let una all join me. Una pull una calculators them. And some of una go encourage for let una go to una all calculator then we una be go primary school or early secondary school. Sometimes we go say then calculator then they're more accurate than now because of technology. So and all we get them wrong. Because if we get them wrong, it not go fine for the country. But if we get them right, it will be the beginning of the dialogue, the way forward, because it will be bonatude for the country. So let not waste time, me fumble them. I really want for go straight. I be don't download them, but again, say Salone the way how the country don't dey. But could people them when you don't download something, then go begin question you. Then go say, oh, their numbers then they not to the right numbers and all that stuff then they. So for prevent that me fumble them, waiting I try for do. I want for let we go na ECSL the website. Let we go there and we see the numbers them. We not even need for download them, my brothers them. Let we just pull up the numbers then there and we begin for do the calculation. Again, as I say, let we pull calculators them and try for calculate the numbers them. We fumble them. So I want now for let we begin that. Okay. Let we go and do the calculation right away. So again, I want for say boku boku thank you to the people that we don't join we while I dey pull up the other computer outside the ECSL outside we go able for access ECSL the numbers them me fumble them. So this now something where I really want for let we pay particular attention because if we not get them right, it go tell heavily on the county. But if we get them right, I go say kudos to we all. So now, before I do that though, I want to say boku boku thank you to Una we don't join and like kind of just sort of switch the computer na ya just as we did talk for like are able access because I dey use several computers them so like we able for access the other computer so we go able get them right me brothers them. So okay, when I go see sort of they turn me face, but I really want for like we able get them right now, yeah, me fumble them. Okay. So let sort of go to the ECSL website. So me fumble them, by the way, let sort of show una na yeah. I therefore increase the size for make una go get them let una go see them clearly. I increase the size for like una go see them and una just bear with me because I sort of the try for I for be just make them easier and show una waiting a download. But because of Salone now, the people in way they deny them plenty. So now that make I want for really show una the site itself. So the ECSL website now they we dey so. So now the numbers them way I want for let we go to because I kind of make them big. Let refresh this now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get this gigantic voice recorder thing where they give me issue. I be don't do na the other computer, but for some reason I dey get a little bit of issue. But let we just try. Anyway, I think waiting will be easier. I go show now. So as soon as see this voice thing, as una dey see this na the number what I want for let we look at. And particularly, and anyway, let I show now the one way I download because it look like say this voice thing I'm not able for get rid of this voice something here. I'm not able to get rid of but let us show now the downloaded version and then una go sort of verify that say na the right one I download. So that way it will be easier for we all. Because that voice thing where I increase the where I increase the font, it can be big one. So now that make a really it kind of tough that it be this way because I really want for like show now exactly what I pull from the website. But let we go by the downloaded version. Okay, the one where we download. Let we sort of pull that, and then we take a look at it. I believe say una go able for see and for sand. Say yes, now the downloaded version that, and let we sort of go through the downloaded version. Okay, fumble them. So this now the downloaded version of within the ECSL post in the form of disaggregated data. And I pull them up. Let una see. So this now the downloaded version of the disaggregated data. So I want to know if at all una dey see am clearly. Una give me thumbs up, like I know say una dey see am very clearly, because it's very important for let una see am. So now I want for like we basically take a look at this, and then we do particular calculation where I want for like we do fumble them. Now the carrying, okay, una see na ya where una look na ya, una dey see the breakdown. And by the way, where you look at the breakdown, you will realize, say, I don't know, like increase it one more time, the font. Okay. So where una look at this Kailon Kenema Kono, if una add them three then it come to this total, yeah, when a total valid vote. So where I do the calculation, na yeah, as una they see, if una pull una calculators them, una go realize say yes, indeed, then correct. The second one, na in I want for let we do, where it's not too clear, but Bombali, Falaba, Koinadugu, and Tonkolili. Then they say, waiting I do, because some side they were not clear, I do the total of the three, and then I minus the final total, forget the Bombali. So where I do that, it correct. But the side way difficulty they now this one here, this one way involve Cambia, Karine, and Potloko. So what I go do, I go highlight the SLPP part. As una dey see, for like una go able understand whose numbers them are they refer to. So this now the SLPP part. So what I want for let una do now, my brothers and sisters, I really want for make una pull una calculator them. Let we do the math together. Okay? Una pull una calculator them. Let we do the math together. So dear, una calculate 4058. That's 4,058 votes plus 9020 when a 9,020 votes plus 27241 when a 27,241. Una add them three then they together. Dear una make them na the comment section how much that 3 day come to. Because ECSL say then 3 districts then they the total now 76,841 votes. Now in then get as total. Dear I beg una check them numbers then they and tell me the total of their numbers then they. So I want for like I will give una time, let una check them. 4,058 plus 9,020 plus 27,241. Una check them three numbers then they, and there una tell me waiting at the total of them three numbers then they. Me don't check them, but I want for let una check them. Again, me brother Ayo or me sister, because it show woman picture. Sister Ayo, if you they watch, I want yourself help we. for do this calculation, yeah? Let you calculate for we, so we go able know the total. And I want to get from the people them. So somebody writes IBA Camara. He writes say the total now 40,319. So IB, thank you for that. So you say 40,319. So now ECSL put say the total for them 3 districts then they where President Bio get now 76,841 votes. So IB or any other person, dear, let we see the difference where the breakdown not show, but it's shown at the total. So brother IB or any other person, subtract that number where you get, where you say now 40,319. And Aruna Davis self gets the same. So Aruna and IB Kamara una subtract and Ibrahim Contest self get the same number. So that's good. Umaru Mansari self get the same number. So una use now the total where ECSL put. Where ECSL say the total number where President Bio get now 76,841. So una subtract, una minus that number we una get, una minus am from 76,841. Let una tell me how much una get. So I dey wait for that. Una thank you so much way una they follow, because I want let una do the calculation for me, as people then don't accuse me, say me anti SLPP, but this now for Salone. So I want for like una do the math and tell me what una come up with. All right, IB say the difference now 36,522. Musa Karbosef say now 40,319. So meaning that 40,319, when you subtract them from the ECSL total where them put, for when 76,841. So now we don't get 2 response, we don't get 2 response. So IB say the difference now 36,522. Umar self say the same, writes the same thing, and Musa Kagbo self write the same thing when at 36,522. So now I want to pull on a calculator now. Like we go to the one where ECSL use for call the presidential election. Okay. So the one where ECSL pull for make the presidential election. So clearly it don't show say President Bio in number for be minus waiting una show just now. So minus the 36,522. So it not supposed for be that. So 36,522. Let me pull them from President Bio in 1,566,932. Let me pull them from that, and una come up with the total. I want to see the total where una go come up with. This now una get for do the math for me, and let we all make a decision. So where una use the 1,566,932, una subtract that number where ECSL say according to the release we then do, President Bio no get them. We're na the 36,522. So una subtract them from President Bio in total, for let we get an actual total where it's supposed to get. So I want for let una do that, and now just simple subtraction and addition here. All right. So Umaru Mansare say now 1,566,932 530,410 votes. IB Kamara writes the same thing. So meaning Umar and IB then get the same number. So one last thing now, another last calculation where I want for Lona do. And I want for tell na bokutenki where una they really comply. So the last calculation what una do now, that new number we una get, una divide them by the total, the total they see na the board so, the total valid vote cast. When at the 2,789,888. Una divide the 1,530,410 votes. Una divide them by the total valid votes, and then they go give we the actual percentage of President Bill in votes according to the ECSL numbers where we see me fumble them. So I will let una do that and let una tell me the number we una come up with, waiting at the percentage. So when una don't divide them, forget the percentage, una times them by 100, and so we get the percent. So let us check this. Now we all get for do the program. So G4 say you get the same. But now let we go one step further. That number una post. Una divide them by the total number within the screen. The bottom number. IB say now 54.86%. Musa say now 54.85%. So Alaji Jalo say the total not for correct, you need for less the same amount from the total. I will come to that, okay? IB. Aruna Davis say 12,59478. I will come to that. Remember, ECSL then pull out the total numbers them and say now the actual total numbers then they. So then go backwards and try for giving out the breakdown. So if we reduce President Bio, the 36,522 we not get, if we reduce her from the total, then ECSL go there in trouble. Because then get them total them. Okay? So we just I want to make a case now. Yeah. So Ibrahim Contebak say 54.85%. So what did that mean? If we all, because it look like say the consensus now come to 54.85%. So 857, the actual, and I make I believe say IB get 0.86. So if we say President Bill, the 36,522, that number there, not to President Bill, an actual number as soon as Sinaya. So yes, the first thing for do first is we for subtract to the total. But what about if ECSL pull that number there, that 36,522, when as somebody else in number, just because it not add up. So this what it tell we. It tell we now say two things. We fumble them. And by the way, now great exercise. I want for say boku tenki to me brothers them for this great job. I want for say boku tenki for we una step up and for do this. So now based on una math we una do, you get several things them. So it clearly shows say ECSL numbers not correct. So the number we then use for declare President Bill the winner, the numbers then they're not correct. They don't reflect the correct numbers. So this kind sensitive error, a call for two things. We not go just subtract that 36,522 from the total. We not go do that. Because if we do that, it will mean say the total number of votes, we don't reduce them. So ECSL for tell we now, who say them pull that 36,522 votes we then give President Bio, because clearly the regional numbers where una self don't add and not add up to 56,841. So automatically, when you look at this, and now let me use scenario, because again, I want for let me APC brothers and sisters not begin and say, oh well, now they win the election and stuff. So let me put scenarios them together, me brothers and sisters. Let me put this scenario together. So what I go do, I go sort of now show una me Excel. So I want to show una my own calculation, and let we prove to APC say, given what we see, again, I use the ECSL numbers, okay? So given what we see, when are the ECSL numbers, APC, if we give them that number where President Bill not get, now Cambia, Karine, and Potloko combine, if we give ECS, if we give the let we say we give Samoa Kamara that number day, APC still not win the first round. But what it tells Sierra Leoneans then now is, and by the way, now it make where I be they put together me argument and make una self help for do the calculation. Where I be they say, now in the interest of even SLPP, for let it ask, for let Corner put out the disaggregated result. Now we don't see that. Some disaggregated result. We don't get result by districts for the presidential, by region. So now the district numbers them, when we add them up, forget that region day, we see say either an error or they inflate their numbers then they. So one of two things. So now let me give them the benefit of the doubt. So the question now is, I want to let una join me with this, okay? So the question now is, me fumble them. Waiting, we go say of the election. If as it be right now, based on una calculations, una don't calculate say, President Bio, if you pull that number where ECSL say you not get, if you pull and come out, so it mean if for only get, according to una own calculation, 54.857%. Now in President Bill forget. So in that case, it means say it not get the 55% where the Constitution say now if forget for let he outrightly win the election with no runoff. So Alaji Jallo said, now let us add the total for all districts and get a grand total and see what we have, so we can have our grand total to be correct. We can't use ECSL grand total. Alaji, you get a point, but not till we publish the numbers. The number can repeatedly say ECSL now the only body were responsible for published numbers. And now ECSL don't publish numbers were wrong. And that grand total, for dismissal, because that grand total they use for calculate the presidency numbers. So Alaji, the point where you they make now valid point, but in this case, it not gonna solve the problem. So now waiting I try for establish now for make people learn no say ECSL numbers, the international body correct, where they say they're not credible. So now una don't see the error where they make in the calculation. So waiting at the solution now. Let we open the phone line for let we listen to una own solution. I don't establish say ECSL numbers not add up. They're inconsistent. So because they're inconsistent, so one of two things therefore happen. Like how Alaji say, let we get all the total. It therefore means say ECSL get for change that particular press release, then go back and say then get the numbers, the calculation wrong. So for lack, because of trust issue, how Sierra Leoneans then will believe now Alaji if we get the actual grand total by adding all them districts here. So for lack then to happen, ECSL get for explain first why then get it wrong. And then really be insist say then aggregated numbers then they now the correct grand total. So why now una self do the math and not correct? So let we begin. Let we take the first call for let we get the remedy. Okay. VOS network. Hello caller. Waiting are your name and who say you the call from, please? Hello. All right. Well, let me take the WhatsApp. Unfortunately, the person waiting at the main line, able come through. So let we go now WhatsApp. So WhatsApp VOS caller. Waiting are your name and who say the call from, please? Go ahead. WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Go ahead, please. Hello. I don't know what happened. The WhatsApp there, call way back. VS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side the call from, please? WhatsApp. So go ahead, caller. You there on live? Yeah, unfortunately, the WhatsApp, I don't know what thing they happen. Try for call way back. I don't know what thing they going with the WhatsApp line. WhatsApp, you there? Okay, well, I sort of sorry, the phone lines them. I don't know what happened. VS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side they call from? WhatsApp.
Hello, this is Omar. The call from Switzerland. They get me now.
Faintly, I still try for fix the WhatsApp, but to they get you faintly. Go ahead, Omar.
Okay. First of all, thank you for this journey in the mathematical world. Very interesting. Yes, we all don't see the mistakes. But one thing where this whole process don't point, because the rigging, we all know say the election was rigged. The ECSL maybe something then they don't technicality they watch make they're not patient, make them watch the result well before then call them, or whether the man is not competent for all that position, that's not all another issue on its own. But we don't see the mathematics. Now we don't see, and what make this thing happen, what make somebody they go see the whole national election, they use some sort of army input and some sort of recklessness with the core result, because one thing as an official, when national thing like that happen, then give you a number, a figure. What in the first thing they do before ever they do. Now for Sidon, you analyze the numbers, make sure say you go through them and no make no mistake, because whatever mistake you make, you can see as it's small at that time, but a very big mistake. Like what it happened so. This is not a mistake on the part of the ECSL. But like what we talk now, this it don't because legally the APC not stand up on any legal ground again, waiting for challenge the result. It don't happen, it don't happen. We get for watch again at we loss. Me all the time at this at the talk, we get for watch at we loss. We just go for give time when they announce result. We get for give time before ever they show the president in elect. We get for give time for people let them go throughout, let them see whether the result that what they call if any malpractice will take place. And then one thing again, Mr. Kago, people can talk about political will, but we get forget what we call again institutional will. The institutions they for willing, because if the institutions they're willing, we don't see how powerful the institutions are. They just imagine one office will just say when are the right to information, just cough ECSL answer. Why they don't keep silent? Why they not been come out on behalf of the Sierra Leonean for a peace sake? Force the ECSL for make them give this result we don't wait for. Why they waiting go to this stage?
So who are they refer to?
I they refer first, meaning that the institutions that they refer to the right to information, to access information.
Okay, but now posting here for take just like the courts though. Now posting here for bring case to them.
Yeah, Mr. Kago. Yes, that now one. But then they for make sure say the CCA the right for information it be add to. Then don't they see this? Certain times institutions for peace sake get for act. It get for act. Most of the institutions they're independent. The other way around, they serve as, let me say, technical moral guarantors to that country. Then for don't trigger any type of means for make such they enforce the hand of ECSL for make them give this result we don't wait for all along. Because for we, the result we out already don't show say the APC bigger case. Even though now they not stand on the legal grounds, the bigger case.
Yes.
Then the other thing again, what we talk again, need technicality. The ECSL, the neck before, all be done the based everything on technicality. When then call result, when case go to court, the court need to see to the case. Instead, they use technicality, throw the cases outside.
Okay.
Make people lose confidence in these courts. So now, what you want to do now, now we see the way forward. This it don't happen, it don't happen.
Yes.
We don't get international media. Yes.
Sorry. Unfortunately, your time done. Let we allow.
No
yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Let me take another call. We got issue with WhatsApp. VOS network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from, please?
We got issue with WhatsApp.
Hello?
Yes. What's your name and who say the call from?
It's a Chicago listener, William, and they call from America.
Hello, brother William. So now for reduce the volume that you set, please.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I've done that. Okay. Chicago, thank you so much for the time we take away for go through the calculation for each partner figures. I'm so grateful. You see, these are the things that we talk. ECSL, one part of the institution, and they will then bedrock transparency, accountability. This is the fundamental. You don't need to tell them for do that. This that solid work and dealer institution. The institution will be transparent and for able to get an accountability. Will be transparent, it will be accountability. You and I can we call we APC. There is a lot of questions about the credibility of this institution. There is a lot of things because ECSL take this issue personal, especially the commissioner. It take the issue so personal in such a way that enable address the issues. I do remember when they go on a radio station, when they raise this issue. The presenter by then go ask them, why now they raise this? Why now? You see, these are the things that we are thinking them they foresee. We make them they raise the issue, and instead of them they address the issue, then at the time when them they raise the issue, then left them. They wait till it don't reach to the stage, and now everybody they look at and see the country they at ransom. APC the only country at ransom. You see, these are some of the things then. We first they lay complain, una therefore treat them with that kind of thing. Make we say for argument's sake, make we say ECSL a mistake they do. Where if the time where APC they raise the issue and they address the issue, they according to the address the amicably, APC is satisfied, then go home happy, ECSL continue. I believe it then kind of mistake that happen. So APC not for raise the issue, not for look at and say because they may not say from the word go whenever whatever complaining gets ECSL address according to how they want them. You not get any doubt, not get no iota of doubt on them. But we are in a 36,552 votes. They take and give other positions. So it tells you exactly say all of these complaining people have been make against this institution. They are correct. Then secondly, people are there. You people they say because how would go say men and conduct the election, but it is free. Then now we books now we lost. The nobody no need for call for another election. Nobody no need them. Waiting the law say. It say for almost 55% or 50-something%. So if anybody not meet the threshold, therefore the election are going to rerun. Why are you people they say, hey, if you're not going to court get that power day, now this Uda if you're not go there, how them will get that power day. But if the law, waiting the law say, waiting will make you announcement as a winner. You get forget the threshold. You get forget the 55% or 56%, something like that. So if anybody not get come, we automatically there is no precedent. So what you go for? We get forget a year on. We can forget a year on. Like I say, Mr. Kagbo, institution and for bill, especially ECSL, in fundamental and backbone transparency and accountability. You know they make mistake in terms of figures because any figure where you miss, a tendency from other person get advantage or get disadvantage. That is the problem with the figures when they deal with figures. Even a bank, we say if I put 5, you go put a 6. Now other person on profits, other person on losses. You get me? So these are professionals. Then forget 36,552. Imagine these are the figures they know they give. Probably most say if they go down back, they give them pull another disaggregated like pulling station or pulling unit, something like that. Who knows how the figures they get for upper back? These are one number of them pulling and make you two see them. When you see them, you come up with all the figures there. Look how we reach. So if they go down more, who knows what thing for happen? So you see, these are the things they would therefore say. Institution and for be accountable, then for be transparent. ECSL be only a stage where it be also like saying that their APC gets an issue. Already I say it not be happy. So if you not be happy in 2018 or 2017 or 2017, so this time you're not need for corrector. If the wrongs can be happy 5 years or 10 years back, so now we don't need for corrector. And these are the things they would therefore say. Then wrongs will be happy. We want corrector now. May not continue again. We will not carry forward. Then wrongs can be back. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, my brother, for what you call. And I do this deliberately because I be sort of we don't do the math, but I take me time for let una self do the calculation and for come up with this. And a great point. And una remember one time somebody be don't ask, say, okay, well, Mr. Kagbo, if it turn out say the numbers they're wrong, what you go do now? So now they would reach so. So it's very clear say the numbers they're wrong, whether na error or waiting. But again, if na error, you look at waiting. Remember where Mohamed Bangura, that puts the numbers then back. Mohamed Bangura become where I be part of the interview day, where we interview him na VOS here, and he say carrying na about 9,000 SLPP get. He get the RRF form. They say for the parliamentary, then put 19,000 and stuff. So all that for make we ask ECSL, and this now it don't for them now the administration in foot, because I don't know if lawyer Maria go get the right for ask for a recount again, not to a rerun for so a recount, because we're not known at this point if not just mere error, But you go one for ask, who side the error come out? So how you go know the error if you don't know specifically who side come out? So meaning, waiting at the point where they make now, they make the point say ECSL and the administration, because this now the number where them put so this disaggregated data by district and by region, it don't show say President Bill, according to our own calculation, not get 55% of the total vote for the presidencies, for the presidential candidates them. And not get 55%. And according to the Constitution, if you get 55% of the total vote for elect, you win the presidency. I discover another error, but I want to let we take enough calls. Let we go through that error day, and then we conclude with the program. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side you call from, please?
I name Kaitia for the call from Maryland.
Hello, brother. Thank you so much for we call. And what's your take on the program tonight, sir?
Well, I'll make 1 point first.
Sure.
I think the time for challenge the results won't pass, because I think they say after 7 days, we announce the results like for court.
Yes.
So there's no way to for challenging for recount. And beyond
again, we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, that's what the Constitution says.
No, it's safe for it's safe for challenge the result. Mm-hmm. Yes, now one thing. But if the calculation, like how them put so a wrong, I feel say room day. Because Salone not go accept result calculation way wrong. I don't feel say Salone go accept that though. This not to the result per se, now the calculation now. With the calculation,
let's go to the calculation.
Yes, the calculation.
Everybody will go Sierra Leone. You see, you do at least in one program. Long time what they listen to, you see, you do real government from Sierra Leone.
Yes.
That means you go through the school system, you do mathematics.
Yes.
By this calculation, we all do. Madam, you get 54.86. That enemy gets somebody says
yes.
54.86.
Yes.
Mathematics necessarily you round up. Once you pass 5, you round up. If you round up, it'll be 55. So if they're gonna call technically, still get 55%.
No. Now that's make where ECSL publish the 2 digits. So enough for not to based on rounding up. Not to based on rounding
round up in mathematics. Trust me, if we're not gonna call technically, you still win.
No,
you still won the electoral 55%.
No.
You know the roundup is not 54.4, but as long as it's 5 up, you round up.
And anyway, now technicality, but yes, let me left for the court. Let me left for the court.
We will argue that one day, but trust me, I really not see any difference, because the number not affect Samura Kamara in balance. I mean, in total. You know, even if they get 36,000, it's still losing by over 400,000 votes.
Yes.
It's still losing by 400,000 votes. You know, I understand Mr. Serna, technically, I don't believe that Madabio win outright. You understand? I don't believe that one day.
Yes.
For whatever reason, I don't know why Connors say the number one for me, maybe do the runoff, maybe for resources or whatever. But Samura was not ever, even Marcella Sambasi said, in number we pool, Samura get 47%, Madabio get 53%.
Yes.
That was 6 points.
Yes.
He was not going to be able to cover that 6 point at the runoff. The timing too short for campaign.
Yes.
You know,
I agree with that.
Say, all them taking the one pull out, so it's good. May they use them and mediated in the free tongue. May they use them number and they are blame APC. They numbers and don't say a long time. Long time. Why? If you pick them up, you just see and just know, right?
Yes.
You just see and you don't pick them up. You fix it and don't pick them up long time. Why they not use that as a basis? You understand? For go on a court. Why they not been do that? Big mistake. Big mistake. All right, thank you for the opportunity.
All right, thank you very much, brother. WhatsApp, go ahead, VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call from, please? I don't know what they go on with WhatsApp calls. But I sorry, we'll try for fix them, and let me take the other calls then. WhatsApp, sorry, we get problem with the WhatsApp line. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who side they call from, please.
Hello.
Yes. Waiting your name and who side they call from.
Okay, my name is IB, and I call from Canada.
Thank you for we.
So first,
I don't know if you be part of the people that will help me with the maths
yes,
today.
yes.
Okay, thank you
That's
so
correct.
much, IB. Go
No
ahead.
problem. All right. So my first point now, well, actually, I be call one say where I be really want to continue the conversation, especially on this question why APC no go court and all that. I'm not affiliated with any of them party, and I already know what they stand for. So let's put that beside. With waiting with the exercise where we just don't go through. APC then, if people when they ask that question, that means they will not listen with self because APC then tell you exactly why they're not going to court. Then tell you one of the major reasons they say they're not trust the institution. And I believe say each and every Sierra Leonean we're born and raised up in Sierra Leone get an experience we will make you get doubt in which system then. Now some of the mistakes that we make they carry forward now that we know something wrong, we not stand up for change them. I can tell you a lot of what we go through today as Sierra Leoneans now because it happened way many years and the people that will be there around them and they will be there alive not stand up for make correction. And it will not take time with there about for repeat the same mistake. That's our first thing. So we don't clear that one. The APC don't tell we. If we don't say we institutions and get problems, then we responsibility now for fix the institution and not to for patch them, not to for say no we continue for the test them. Nobody will tell you say say this mango rotting. You don't taste that first, say rotting. You taste them again, you still continue for taste, and that's not the right approach. Fix them if you need for cut the rot inside, cut them or throw them and take new mango. That's one of the ways you solve the situation. Now we go through this calculation way we don't do. First, people when they go to the law, say the law already. First, if you say the law say now this was like for example, you need to get 55% for let you win, and the possible way for announce you for make sure say you get that number there. If they announce you where you not get that number there, then don't go contrary to the law, which means they not follow the law. Which means the announcement what they make is nullified because it's not within the law of the country. If we don't know that, and this is actually true, we don't know that here because ECSL gets free right to come back and explain to we. APC or any other party or any Sierra Leonean will able to go dig more and find more problems there. Maybe, we don't know, maybe everything is good. But just within that point, they say ECSL break a rule of the Constitution, they call for reversal of the election. That should happen. If we not correct that today, with the trust that will begin there 20 years to come, it don't matter what, it will repeat again. So let me know that clearly. That's one way we will solve this situation. If we wrong, we call them say it wrong, we hold people away responsible, we do it the right way. If we cover any other way, say, hey, Lord, we forget this happened, it's exactly the same thing we people do many years ago, when some of we they pay for, some of we even their life when some of them things and they happen. And the people that will be there around, they will be supposed to map, not team up. Now the reason this will make some of we be the call. ECSL be don't team up now they will say they're not going to release this number. What it takes the people in power. One person go make a complaint and now they are releasing it. So some people they're not going to release, now they're releasing it because the pressure too much. We always say power there now the court and power. No, the real power itself not only the Constitution. Constitution is a document. But within that the respect of that Constitution now the people the way it represents. At any time they seem up saying that this we want correct, no matter the power of that country, then will subdue to her. And that's the contribution, and I want to take all the time.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. So today the program is so unfortunate that Boku people we don't call the WhatsApp. Unfortunately, the WhatsApp we get issue with that number day, that line day, and with technical support they really try for see within na the issue with that number there. I know say still calls then they come, but waiting we go do very quickly. Let we just take a short break, and then I will come back and see if we can able for fix the WhatsApp line so the people we they call the WhatsApp then go get access. I get another error way I discover, and I want we exhaust this one first. Let we try for talk about remedies, how we go resolve this one, since it look like say President Bio not get 55%. By the way, that brother we say then go round them. No, you need to round them below 2 decimal places. So my understanding, all the results that we don't declare, then get 2 decimal places. Let us show on an example of the press release where they use for call the result. Like I just show on that press release day. All the numbers them where ECSL publish now 2 decimal places. So you need to take off the decimal places, my brother, because according to waiting day you're not supposed to do that. But again, I don't know, you can be right, say na T-Wade and Cable argue, but the fact of the matter is, if even they argue that, the question is, ECSL, given that they don't make that mistake there, so if they come and say then correct the mistake, we go trust them, say now honest mistake. So because of the doubt where they don't put, and the international community also the doubt put the result. So how we go again turn around me fumble them and say, oh well, ECSL then get an error they make, then calculation then mistake. So let them go back and do bring a new set of numbers and say, okay, well now the correct numbers then. Hey, Miss Salone people them. When I go trust ECSL, say indeed now the correct numbers than that. So clearly the answer go be no. So now that make this, in my opinion, a very, very difficult something for resolve. So now it make me they say, as Sierra Leonean, let we see how, because again, I don't know if that lawyer Augustine Mara, if he go able for contest the election, like the numbers them. Again, this now the numbers them way again I discover too, but let us show now that border way they make like all the percentages them. You see now 2 decimal places. So then they tell me say do not get for take out round up all the decimal places them, because like how the other caller say, it go advantage somebody and disadvantage somebody else. So in this case, it will be advantage to Samura Kamara if it did like so, because then it will get a chance for do a runoff. So before I go further, again, like I be say, me APC brothers and sisters, because they go around and say, oh well, APC win them outright. I just want for let we take a scenario and say, let me say for the sake of argument, let we give Samura Kamara the difference. Let me say the ECSL take that 36,522 from Samura Kamara and give President Bill the 2 number way he get. So let we do the manipulation. When I see the numbers them way I basically highlight and then in yellow. So if we add Samura in number, so if we add them, una add 264,882, una add the 36,522. Wetin una they get? If una get something different, no. So I dey copy now this one and put on for Samura Kamara. where it don't go to 301,444, and then let we take the true number we be supposed forget when are 40,319. Let we put on the. So it come to basically President Bill go down to 54.86%. When I get them correct, the same with my calculation. I don't calculate them before. And then Samura Kamara go end up forget 42.47%. So somebody right say then new be right all along. And I go say yes at the same time, even though they say 53%. So we don't know who say ECSL don't do additional errors. But let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Say, now just this one. By the way, though, I pick up another error. And then they go shock una. And it will make them even messier. The other error where I pick up. So today, now only this no more go talk about. And I go put una to work. Let una do the math. And then I go show una my own result. Okay? So let we do the math. And then I go come right back. So in the meantime, if fumble them, I go want for like, since we don't establish this and say, if you take that 36,522 from President Bill, in total go down to 1,530,410. And then if we give Samura Kamara, what's in the established now? At the established say, given ECSL, the disaggregated data, where then go by district, and this way are the shown as so now by region, where I add up Cambia, Karine, Putloko, usai the error day. So now that region day. So when we look at so it's very clear, according to ECSL numbers, that APC not win the election, not even win the first round. So and the National Electoral Watch then self-established that. So the question now is, why ECSL not further allow, rightfully so, let the election go into the presidential election, particularly go to runoff and save Sierra Leone from this agony? Why do not we do that? That's the big question that Fambulem. So when I think of answers, because we no get answer to that, why do not we do that? Why do not we allow the election for go a second round? Why? And in my opinion, even the 54.86%, now big gap. So if even SLPP hold on to that particular position, they say all the other party them vote for Samura Kamara. It clear for me, say President Bill go still win second round. If we assume say all the people that will be vote for Bill, then vote back, or even let's say 3% or 4% no vote, it will bring Bill at 50.86%, where it will win Samura Kamara through a runoff. So President Bill gets all the positives on giving the numbers out, because again, now ECSL numbers are they analyze. I don't get access to any other numbers because I not be participate, me not to be observer, nothing. I want to make that disclaimer there. But given the math where I do, after where I don't look at the math, President Bill be get so much advantage for even win the second round. So the question now, why ECSL for put Salone through this agony? For we don't done the second round, because I think now just I don't even have 6 weeks or so, and then conduct the second round. And look now, since June, when we do the election, since the 27th, where they announced the result. If we don't go second, if we don't announce a second round election, Assure self for they don't know the result by the entire. And that for be make the country a lot more peaceful. So why ECSL not be able to do that? So we fumble them. I want we take a quick break. Let I look at let I check the WhatsApp line and see waiting they go on with that line day. And then I go come right back after this. So I go play that nice song with the Kaba Brothers. When I not go away, when I stay tuned, I go come with another major error where I discover. I go want for let we do similar exercise where we all calculate them, and then I go realize say it messier. It make the whole ECSL thing a lot more complex. Me fumble them. So now stay tight. I go come right back after this. Una not go no side.
So that we go live good tomorrow when we die. Oh. But now you see things they done they change. Power struggle don't overcome we all. Now let we join hands for make better Salone. So let we try. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. Salone don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. God they help me say. Let we join hands for let we go before. Fumble them, nobody no can for come for help again. If we no help we say. People them, nobody no can for come for make Salone. If we no make what we say. So let we drive away tribalism now. Forget about nepotism now. Let we join hands for make sweet, sweet Salone. So let we pray. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. Salone don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. I hear the voice they say, if we band together now, everything gon' be alright. Still they tell me say, now we have selfishness, we are gonna live alright, not the war. So let me pray. We all don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. Salone don't live now we die. Now we go try for let we go, we go. It's enough time for let we live for best. Now let we join hands for let we make Salone. Fumble them, nobody no can for come for help again.
Yes, fumble them clearly. Nobody no get for come for help we. And I'm for tell una boku boku tenki for we una join the program tonight. And again, on behalf of VOS, I want to say boku tenki to all the people and we join me for like we push this program go before, particularly with mathematicians them. As soon as see, that's difficult at all because for brothers and sisters them, they don't clearly show say this not something we doable, not something we any Salone person. Again, they can say where there is a will, there is a way. So it's very clear. Say the numbers here. we get to rethink as to why ECSL they treat the country this way, puts the country at a standstill. And remember, as I make it clear, say the most difficult part now for accept that this situation with the international community. So whose party? Remember, it's not completely clear, say that only then kind error no more happen. Because the only time where we go know the magnitude of the error, now where we look at go beyond now waiting and publish. We look at the polling stations them. So initially, you remember where I start the program, I say with all fairness, now ECSL be don't pull them data then they not their website. But the previous results them, to the best of my knowledge, the best I can remember, they not get polling station, like by polling station, disaggregated data by polling station. So the most disaggregated data not by district and by region. And clearly, ECSL don't do that. So, but the fact of the matter is, again, we not be able for VRS not be establish it, the term for the election before 2018, because VOS came into existence in 2017. So we'll not be able to get that kind of ability. So, but now that we don't see this, so two questions. We ask for recount. We now, whether they count back, ECSL not get for make secret, then in order for be secret society, then get for make very clear so that people then go see how did they put together, like how did they tabulate the result for prevent then kind embarrassing mistake here. Because again, if any non-Sierra Leonean, as a Sierra Leonean who go say, oh, now we country and stuff, but as non-Sierra Leonean, you go on a website, you look at this breakdown, and you say, okay, well, now based on this total, this grand total, then call the presidency. So automatically, then they don't put doubt by the entire election. So before I give now, I know say we get about 13 minutes because I say while we keep within 2 hours. So let us show una another embarrassing and disturbing error. Now the same file. Now let me go to the Western urban and Western rural. Let me add them to them they up. This time, President Bio in number then correct. But the APC number when a Samoa Kamara not correct. So the mistake is so troubling that it will even throw the whole thing into a situation where it will difficult for determine, my brothers and sisters. So dear, are patient with me. Let we go now to the district of, the urban, Western urban and Western rural. Let we see them break down then day. And let we take them for do, just as una help me. Let we do the math and then see. But this time, I go highlight Samoa Kamara because now I want to focus. I want to focus on that. And I go gladly for ye waiting me APC brothers and sisters then go say. And this, in my opinion, make a lot messier than we think. Now let us show now the numbers them of APC now the Western rural and Western urban. Let we add them two numbers then they the same way as we do for Cambia, Carine, and Putloco for SLPP. Let me do the same thing for APC. Now the number then they wire. So dear me mathematicians them, wanna help me. Okay? Wanna really help me. Wanna add again according to ECSL for the Western Rural. So the number where APC get according to ECSL now 157,173 votes. So 157,173. Una add the Western Urban when 209,723 votes. Una add them two then they together and tell me what's in our total. So una add 157,173 plus 209,723. Una add them for me and una tell me exactly waiting another number day. Dear Wale, una help me with that. And I go to watch the comments them and see. Again, we get boku mathematicians them. At Salone, we get talent them. And I'm so glad and tell all the people in Tenki where they help me for do the math. Because I don't want to let it just be about me. This is not about Salone. Now let we go to APC then turn. Dear, una do the math for me. And una tell me waiting on our total. Okay, Musa Kagbo, thank you very much. You said the total where you come up with now 366,896. Thank you. Aisha say self get the same number where Musa Kagbo get. And IB Kamara say I stepped out, Mr. Kagbo, but you are in able hands. Okay, yes, absolutely. So Alusan Conte self get the same number. Thank you very much. So we don't get three same numbers then. So now the other exercise where we get, just like I do for the SLPP, this number wanna get, so the 366,896, dear, wanna subtract that one day from the 447,896 where ECSL put say now that total the APC get. So una make that math day. Una do that math day. So technically una for come up with 447,896 minus 366,896. So una show me waiting at the total. When are the difference that? Because clearly the number una get na 366,896, where they way below a different from the 447,896 where ECSL calculate. So I want I go now and see me mathematicians them. Musa Kagbo count 81,000. Aisha say count 81,000. Thank you so much, Musa, and thank you so much, Aisha. We want one more for verify. Let me get at least three people we will come up with the same number or different number based on our calculation, and let we able see. And Ishmael Kamara said, this is a cruel act, especially when the miscalculations only happened in the north. Okay, and I make her say ego complex. So Alusain Conte say 81,000. So me fumble them. Well, and Ibrahim M. Sharif say 81,000. So Ishmael, actually not to the north, this is not the western area. Probably you mean for say APC Strongo. So this now the western area, a miscalculation have happened. But with all fairness, this APC benefit because now addition to APC, the number where they're supposed to forget. So when I see how the math complex now, so what thing I want for like we do now again, where I don't know how the court go judge this. Okay, I don't know how the court go judge this. But if the 81,000, now we don't see that. ECSL give APC 81,000 votes we do not get. According to this, I not get no other numbers where I they talk from. According to this, ECSL give APC 81,000 we do not get at all. Where now the total we then add the Western Rural and Western Urban. The actual number, the grand total for be 366,896, but then give them 447,896. So meaning then give APC 81,000 votes more. SLPP then give them now then 3 districts them when a Cambia, I go put them back. Cambia, Carine, and Potloko, where we don't do that exercise day, then give SLPP 36,522. So when I see why I say the game get agba, according to what the president be able to say during the election, the game get agba. So when you look this kind of error, you go say the elections credible. For wrap up, let us play somebody where I believe say beaucoup Sierra Leoneans we don't go for love and respect. Where now we parliamentarian Ibrahim Tawa Conte. Let us play for una waiting he say about the election in response to where America put visa restriction. Una listen. And after I play that, I go play back another one where now from Solomon Jemiru, where he be get interview, and then I go come for conclude this program. So let we listen to Tawa Conte, where they brag say Salone elections, the result credible. I just don't show now 2 major errors where ECSL make 2 major errors. One error, they inflate President Bill number. Another error, they inflate Samura Kamara number. Why? I don't know. This one thing where I go say, all the other candidates that I check, they're all numbers then correct, according to the ECSL numbers them. But President Bill and Dr. Samura Kamara, now their numbers then they manipulate. So it's very clear. Say ECSL manipulates the numbers. It not go be an error. I don't feel so. I strongly believe in a manipulation. And that, as a result, in my opinion, deem the election not credible. But let's listen to Tawa. I get something for say after we listen to an interview or in comment.
Mr. Speaker, let no court elect us for democracy. Nobody. Let no court elect us for democracy. After 200 years of practicing democracy, today there are 4 indictments against the former president of the United States who challenge the result of presidential election in the United States. Let nobody lecture us about democracy. Mr. Speaker, in the European Union, Hungary and the European Union are battling because the Prime Minister in the European Union is seeking to have the powers to ensure that the appointment of journalists in Hungary is done in line by his own powers. So let nobody come here and tell us what democracy is and what democracy ought to be. We are a democratic country and they must respect our democratic principles. Mr. Speaker, we have learned in schools, while we are in school, that democracy is the power of the people, by the people and for the people. But it is only in the United States that a candidate will pull the majority vote and that candidate is not president. Yes. Let nobody come here and lecture us about democracy. Let people respect our democracy and let people respect our democratic beliefs. Because in section 164 of the Public Elections Act, the role of election observer is clearly defined, Mr. Speaker. Let nobody transcend the borders of understanding their role as observers into trying to dictate to us or engendering an agenda to say this government do not want it. It is not you. Democracy is in the hands of the people of Sierra Leone, and they have decided, and their vote matters. No election is perfect. Not even in the best of democracies in the world. So in Sierra Leone, we are going to continue to correct those imperfections. But our democracy is sustainable, our democracy is transparent, our democracy is fair, and democracy will be respected by everybody. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So me fumble them on a yegi we own Tower Conte. So let nobody no come and lecture Salone about democracy. But clearly, within the international observers then say they not give them access. They come for observe. And he said the role of the observers them, it clearly stated by the Elections Act or the Constitution. So, but look what in as Sierra Leoneans that we discover ECSL numbers. So now, with them kind embarrassing, this not just additional, where primary picking safe for able add again not to disrespect for now we don't do fantastic job tonight. I really appreciate that. We wanna add the numbers then for me and help me for make sure say I don't miss anything. But una go agree with me say primary school picking is safe for able add their numbers here. So the international body do not tell we how for run with democracy. They only say the numbers them they're not credible. So for LEC then get assurance. LEC ECSL post the election result by polling station. How do they translate into somebody tell you how for run your democracy? Because then tell you say the election result not credible. But we just established that. Say it not credible. Because the error then very embarrassing. So the question now is, there's 81,000. Now, because of maybe then taken from APC or the Mago try for add things up and stuff, then just concentrate on the total, grand total, make them all able for do the distribution, for getting right, or maybe now other candidates them numbers they don't pull because they want let it just be about APC and SLPP, or because they don't want like any other candidate. Because this go trickle down into the parliamentary elections. They don't want other candidates them, except APC and SLPP for dinner parliament. So boku questions then they for us. So you they tell we, because they say let you post and you talk ECSL say then go meet the international best practice, so meaning international standards. And about 2 weeks ago, I clearly show una the result of America, the election breakdown up to county level. And this America, they practice them. Other country in Canada, Yausa day. If you go and check the results them, then go give breakdown by constituency, because now constituencies that we get. So you say you want for do international, for meet international standard. And now you they say that they lecture you how for run democracy. But now una be the parade where all then laws here. And by the way, I just want for speak to me brother, Tawa. Now it's Alex say that they use them For let's just talk things then fitty fatter. Say things then fitty fatter. I don't know, probably understand. Because apparently not smart man. Now he give example to the European Union, Hungary and all that. And it talks say America are the only place where somebody they win majority vote but he not be president. So you see how them people are they mislead the average Salone posse way not able to do research. America they be don't establish they call it electoral college. And by the way, Tawa, I know say you know this answer. The reason we then do that, it make a lot more sense because they want America now 50 states then come together and make the country. So they want for make sure say where you be president for all the states then they you represent the states them in a form of majority by state. So now that make the person like each state get allocation of the electoral college. This now thing where they be done set before even somebody they run for become president. So in not favor any one particular candidate. So here is an example because I know saying that Hillary Clinton saga you they use so for mislead Sierra Leoneans them. And look, shamefully they clap for you. Say they say the right thing. Where they mislead the nation. Indeed, not to lie, and I go give that. But in misleading in the sense that the way America set up is set up in a way that now through the electoral college system, then go get them president. Now, Hillary Clinton in case, it win now them bigger states them, like California, now they get the highest number of population, now US, the state. So imagine if you win the big states, let's say 5 of them, or even 4, you win California, you win New York, you win Florida, you win Texas. Highly likely, it will be skewed for let you win the popular vote. So if you win, now there's states then they 4 states. And then you get 46 other states that we not do very well. It really makes sense for let you represent them 46 states then they. Brother Tower. Now that make them do the electoral college. So when you win the majority of the college, you don't in a way represent majority of the states. I make each state get their own quota, then get their own allotment, they get their own number of electoral college seat or votes. So you see how we people them they mislead with Salone people them. And as a matter of fact, this na parliamentarian, instead of like how we they do so na viewers with brilliant supporters, viewers them, where we they crunch the numbers. You, I believe, say I don't know if you you get economics background, but you sabi some math. Why una not crunch the numbers? And with this embarrassing errors, where we just don't discover na VOS, una call ECSL for let it explain the boss, let it explain this embarrassing error in the grand calculation. Then you they pick a fight with somebody where they feed you. Where America, for the most part, the EU, then one day way they say, oh, then democracy, but clearly we they learn from them. And then democracy way more than Salone. Trump object. And guess what? America is very clear. Say if you object the result, waiting you they ask you for do, then go do a recount once, and some states then they pay for them for do the recount, but they not stop you for then do a recount. That then a true democracy. Salone for even release numbers, even this one, it takes somebody for lodge a complaint, not a shameful thing to our country, where you for be really bury you head in shame. But yet, you they cock your shoulder and they clap for you. The same foolish one there. We're supposed to know better. They clap for you. Now the people their house. Where they mislead the people them by this kind of flawed analysis. And yet they clap for you. It's shameful. Really shameful. As a matter of fact, now Parliament supposed to do what they do so. Crunch the numbers and then ask ECSL, when they discover this kind of error, ask ECSL for let them explain themselves. Now, we're not supposed to do that. Now, we're not supposed for set inquiry or inquiry. But we not do that. Before I go back to the phone line, let I play for Una Solomon Jamiu, interview where he be do, and he self claim waiting he claim. Let I play that for Una, and I will come right back and take the additional calls them, and after which we conclude the program. I will push them a little bit over 2 hours because I want to let Una self participate.
Who intimidated voters and electoral observers. Spokesperson Salome Jamiru says that Sierra Leone has taken steps to deepen democracy and that the President Madabio did indeed win the June 24 elections.
First of all, in the estimation of government, this appears to be an unfair characterization because as a government, we believe that we have taken key and critical steps to deepen governance to ensure that sufficient safeguards are provided for civil and political liberties, and essentially to ensure that government continues to deliver key and critical services for our people. As a matter of fact, we have just gone through multi-tier elections on June 24, and in the estimation of government, such election has been acclaimed to be the most peaceful post-conflict history. And of course, those polls were free, fair, and transparent. So it's unfortunate that the United States government has taken a decision to impose visa or travel restrictions. We don't yet know what the scope of this would be. We don't yet know who those individuals are that will be victims of this. But as a government, we believe that this is quite an unfortunate decision. However, we recognize that it is the prerogative of the United States government to take such measures or take such decisions as they deem fit and necessary under given circumstances. So for us as the government, we believe that we'll have to engage diplomatically and by other means. As a matter of fact, His Excellency the President will be in New York for the United Nations General Assembly. And hopefully we should be able to utilize that corridor as well to engage not just with the United States Secretary of State, but other senior government officials as well.
As you said, Sierra Leone just had peaceful, free and fair elections, but everything that is available, people in the international community question the process. That's why I think the United States is saying that it's going to hold responsible those who manipulate or rig the electoral process.
Looking at the notice, that's what the general scheme of things would appear to be. Indeed, they have suggested that maybe there are people who may have chosen to subvert the process. Maybe there are people who may have engaged in fraudulent electoral practices. Maybe there are people who sought to undermine peace and democracy in Sierra Leone. So as I said, we don't yet know specifics. We wish maybe we would have gotten some areas of clarification so that we are in a position to have a proper estimation. But this is just a general characterization, it's a general statement. But hopefully when both sides sit to engage, some of those things will be clearer. But let me just say this, James. As far as the legitimacy of President Julius Maada Bio is concerned, there is no contestation. He ran for the presidency. He defeated the main challenger. He got 56% of the total valid vote cast. He was declared president as per Section 42, subsection 3 of the Constitution, and Section 54 of the Public Elections Act has given an opportunity to any citizen to raise questions about validity or challenge essentially the outcome of the elections. James, no such petition was ever filed. So as far as we are concerned, His Excellency the President was duly elected.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jamiru. It's a pleasure speaking with you.
The honor is mine, James. Thank you.
Fambuldem Udoyeri from Solomon Jamiru. Let me make this very clear. A very impressive in the sense that as spokesperson. Why I say impressive? Unlike Tawa, we try to pick a fight with America. You see how we say them? Now them prerogative. They get the own criteria where then they make them. And all preempt, and all guess, and all fight. He even say President Bill get for day na New York for attend the United Nations General Assembly. So during that time they then go try for engage senior officers, officials of the government, the Biden administration. That's so sober-minded person for talk. Again, kudos for that. As a Sierra Leonean, I'm proud of him. You cannot pick a fight. And he say another thing where I go say shame on APC. He say, we don't say repeatedly now, according to the Constitution, the Elections Act, we're in a law. He say, after a certain period, any citizen will register, and I believe we vote, he able contest the election. As of then time day, nobody not come out and contest the election. So what they say in essence, because somebody not contest the election through the court, because APC then say, oh, they not believe, and the international observers them then contest, but they're not citizens. They're not registered as voters. So they can complain anyhow they want them. But for the fact say, nobody not gonna court for say I get problem with the numbers. The numbers are not credible. So in they use that and say because nobody not contest the election, so the election result all water. You see how cleverly he arguing point? And it makes sense. But now the big question is, well, don't listen to him so. And una don't do the math. If we push, let we say the Samoa Kamara own error where they make. President Bill not get 55% where the Constitution demand. Because he say 56% now in ECSL put out. But we don't see the embarrassing error. By the way, fumble them, we go maybe get una another 10-20 minutes. The WhatsApp line don't fix. So una can call the WhatsApp now. So I go take calls and the rest I go just left them for me closing. So let me take a call. VS Network. Hello caller. What's your name and who side the call from, please?
Hello, Mr. Kago. Good evening, viewers. This is Abdullah, the call from New Jersey.
Hello, brother Abdullah. Thank you so much for your call. And what did you take on the program, please?
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. I'll just listen to, of course, I will follow some parts of the program, specifically one focus on your analysis of within the Honorable Tawa comment speech. You know, like what you rightly say, it's not possible with people if we don't hold to high esteem, if we don't get some amount of respect based on its stance. But shortly after that moment, we see say, publicly the party members they accuse there was some form of threats, and after that they look like Honorable Tawa make a complete U-turn on instance wherever we don't get where people they respect them for. But like you say, yes, you know, lie we say that the only democracy way, the bossy way pull the majority of the people not to win the presidency, that the US, they're not true. But in misleading, as you rightly put them, it mislead the public by not going further for tell them saying the constitution make provision for somebody will win within a call electoral college vote. You not tell Salone people in that. Imagine if you just hang a Musa and stop, Salone people will think and say, oh, well, America really not get right for can tell if not this not the situation. You know, and that's it go for telling people. Yet nobody now can lecture we about democracy. Just to start with, nobody, not even America, no country can lecture you on democracy. You know, that's not just a way to tell you how disingenuous it be and continue to mistake it. But people have to pay attention to two things. One, then keep it say, prior to the election, one of the commissioners, Edmond Alpha, where the EU person will come again or expose certain things that we go witness now of country, they made public statements. It say one, it look like say the international community they aim now for regime change. They don't state any reason why. You know, whether if America or the West generally want a regime change in Sierra Leone, why? Is it that they feel say wanna not better reach the one their way like the opposition or whatnot? That will be just unfortunate statement. We not just the way they continue for mistake them people them for changing them up as to whatever can get for tell them in the future make them believe. You know, say now regime change. And if we go further for say that same commissioner say then at the referee, but then don't worry, then at the referee at the end of the day, let all the elections take place. Now then get for do the announcement, that's what the constitution says. And once they do then they go ahead for do the announcement and left everything in the hands of the security sector. And we see where that's happened exactly. The very security sector will refer to go kill people in the opposition party office. So you see people in the tower and they continue up to date till date for mislead the people in Sierra Leone. These are the most dangerous people. President Bio might have all waiting people in the blame for, just like Trump in the US. Me personally, I'm not to blame Trump of him bad acts them compared to the way I blame the one them where they are around them. When no say what they say and do wrong, but then they empower them and then they continue to tell them otherwise. Now similar to the experience in Sierra Leone. President Bio, you might say everything about them, but when you look at people around them, what they can publicly and say and do with impunity, you not say that they are the most dangerous people, because if these people all stand up to President Bio, just like if I don't be in America and I had to Trump, trust me, President Bio as an individual not get any means for do some of the things that way or support some of the things that way they happen to. So it's unfortunate. There's a whole lot of people where they contribute to this unfortunate situation.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brother Abdullah. Well said. Let me give another person chance. By the way, the WhatsApp line they work now, so let me take WhatsApp call. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say the call from, please.
Hello, viewers. This is Umar the call.
Hello, Brother Umar. Thank you so much. And go ahead, please, with the comment.
Viewers, we know say the anger they come from the APC their own side, because the whole thing about this problem starts systematically. From where they elect the commissioner, the next commissioner, the regional commissioner, down to the chief commissioner for ECSL. We see what happen. Say then come and this proportional representation. We see what happen. Say when they decide for shift the goalpost close to election, we see what happen. You know, but we come again to the same position where we still there, waiting not the way forward. You see, the government now they capitalize on where the APC fail for going to court. Now the government capitalize. But then say legally they win, because why? The constitution very clear. Then say if you're not satisfied with the result. Now, when they say if you're not satisfied, they not say if they not categorize and say if ECSL not call the correct result, or if it is, if you're not satisfied with the result, you get 7 days for going to court. So what them if I don't do first, just like what that we smart lawyer be they talk now viewers, they don't for don't waive their right. What them for don't do first, then for don't go to the court, then still take the action the way they want to take. And say force the court, just like what them force ECSL, then technically force the court for make it decide for at least see to the case with some insincerity. But now it don't happen the way it don't happen. So waiting at the way forward. With me, for me, waiting me see the ECSL, if not any a developed country, straight away don't fail the nation. If we resign, that now one. Publicly, if we resign, that now one. Then two, them for make sure say this not happen again. Because no matter what, legally it could be very difficult for make them go call another election or make them go do other rerun or even for count. Because it clear say if you're not satisfied, they don't see whether if ECSL mistake or if they rig, then say if you're not satisfied, then blanket. So obviously the APC not being satisfied. So they may get all the rights for going to court, but they not do them. So now I'm waiting at the way forward. Now follow we talk this as a nation, try for make sure say this not happen again, strengthen institutions then, and see say this not happen again, and they make sure say whenever any case, whether technicality or not technicality, any case we're going to court, wait before the election, let the court watch at them thoroughly, other than just the whitewash and push and do. So now this now we for the talk, putting at the way forward. Because this the way it happens, so it don't feel like say we don't get boku water under the bridge.
Yeah.
So waiting at the way forward, now we for look now. Now we talk this as a nation, then we try for make sure say not happen again. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Brother Umar. Let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say the call phone, please.
Good evening, Mr. Cabo. I'm calling from Washington.
Hello, my brother.
Citizen.
Yes. Hello, my brother. Thank you very much. And go ahead, sir, as always.
Mr. Cabo, thank you for this awesome program tonight, my brother. I thank you for going through this and looking at this and exposing this to us, because it's very telling and very sad that nobody in Salone, not any of our major newspapers or televisions, dig into this. Not any lawyers, not any institution, not any student, not any individual. And it goes back to the same part, Mr. Cabo, that not just APC, no Sierra Leonean challenge the result, because we all have the right to challenge that result.
Yes.
The one then wouldn't vote, especially the ones that wouldn't vote.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
We got about 6.5 million people in that Salone. No challenge that result. Right, Mr. Cabo?
Yes.
We create a constitutional crisis for the last 2 months, where it don't affect the economy greatly. And I wish we have an economist we're able to look at the numbers we would lose daily based on this constitutional crisis. Right?
Yeah.
They don't affect every aspect of Salone, not just our economy, our international standard. It has divided the country even more. Right? And all this, Mr. Cabo, for voting Panlailai. Voting with the pattern we would see is that Madabio or the SLPP had more votes than the APC. Why not just go the second round?
Yeah.
And I mean, seriously, what do you get for lose already? If you there on top, you want to go second round because you have the winners on your back now. You're confident.
Yeah.
You should have to say.
And the second round, I don't cut you what, sir. You don't need 55%. You only need 50 plus 1.
Yes.
So the threshold is even lower for second round.
Even lower, right? So we have that on that side of it. We have on the APC part of it, which have make these folks believe that they won this election also, you know, as if they had the majority votes, you know. So they create a constitutional crisis also by not going to court. I know people are going to come after me. I know. Well, I'll get off this phone. Then go come after me. But not going to the courts, you know, even though, yes, you know, whatever about the court, but you still go with it. Look, Nigeria, I don't know if everyone saw this yesterday in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Tinubu. You know, and then they're going to appeal it again, go to the Supreme Court. Even though the guy knows this is not going to go anywhere, they're not going to take Tinubu out, but he's still doing the process. Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, this is it's a process. Even America went through this process. They have had a constitutional election process way back also. You know, but we have to go through it. But my brother, now this is not the problem in our country. Our leadership, they make the two-party system no good for we land, my brother. They don't let it tell the truth. They don't care for the people. What they care for now for power.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, time done. But as always, you can make great point, and thank you so much. So now, again, we get more callers them. But waiting me want for challenge we all. Let we look for way forward, because this now it will create more issue. Like how you say, or the previous caller say, the Constitution not say ECSL for pull wrong numbers. I just the paraphrase. So if the numbers they're wrong, so clearly this is a constitutional crisis, in my opinion, because it was shameful for Salone accept a president. As a matter of fact, if we look at the first estimation where President Biono get 55% of the vote, so it means President Bio illegitimate right now, given the numbers here. So that by itself will create constitutional crisis. Anyway,
now 100,000 votes. If you add votes together,
exactly.
Number.
Exactly.
That's a lot. I mean, how much percentage of that of the population that vote? I mean, yeah, any law, any court at the world will have to question the election.
Yeah.
It makes now, hopefully, this is not my last one. Hopefully, ECSL will respond to this program and give some kind of explanation about the discrepancy. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my
and
brother.
thank you too for calling. Yes, let me give. I'll take another call. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who the call from, please?
Hello, this is Ibrahim again from Canada.
Hello.
I'm continuing my contribution today. Look like I get luck.
and thank you so much for where you help with the math. Thank you so much.
Go ahead, I step out, I come back, and
yes.
Even though somebody they question me, Mark, let's say I'm not able to pull WAEC and see what they ask you for you answer in 2 decimal or 3 decimal places. Come on, guys, let me be serious for that.
But anyway, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Please.
Yeah, going back to waiting, I just want to add to this, Mr. Cabo. A lot of time, and mostly educated people and politicians and people that we get interest, they do this. When something happens, and they muddy the waters and make we forget what's not the real problem. Before we go to election, before we even get to election, the first thing we need to do, we do, or part of the process is then for go to choosing a president. We get a body way for all election. That body they get rules the way for follow. And then when they don't want the election, people they for go and vote. When people they vote, they for count the votes they for reflect with the people and vote. And then from that number, then you call. If you skip that one day, whether they go court now or no, person go court to, person don't go court to, that step has been missed. So anything, if there is a problem with the number, then they will people and vote, reflect. That's where the question is. That's where the focus has to be. So the distraction of like, we don't go this for do this is really not the problem right now. Of course, this don't create that constitutional crisis where now they take we foresee we will test this as far as they go. And to not just test it, to actually fix it forever. For this day and forever, we believe, say, APC, whether they make mistake or not, they give the country an opportunity once more again for law we get an opportunity for do things them right. Because if they go court, there's two options. Either the court do the right thing or they do the wrong thing. We shouldn't have 50-50. Now gamble that one day.
Yeah.
But now we don't know this. We can now sit down and say, no, this is wrong. We don't want this for repeat again ever. And I tell you, if the court not do the right thing, people will stand up. Because that constitution there is owned by people, it's represented. If you take Salone constitution today, you go give somebody where they read French, you not have something like paper, or if the mommy will not have it, na paper in the wrapper. So that book and paper, that with that ink way right for that paper, not say that the value, now the opinion, the stand and waiting people they want, now in for representation and now in representation, now we agree say, now so we want live life, now the lawyer we want follow. And at any time, as a people, we get right for Tima back and change that. So let nobody, as we personally have seen on Sierra Leone, not forget, because they teach we different things there for make us free. A constitution not a particular figure with the map on side. No, now we the people and now we make that constitution. So this is an opportunity APC give it, and Cornell can prove a little bit to some point unless he gets a good explanation when we don't know. If he gets a level and come, they don't give an opportunity for them to do and review them here and fix them right so that we begin tomorrow and repeat the same mistake. Thank you again, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. And great point. So let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from, please? Yes, you're there on live. What's your name and who say the call from?
I'm a concerned citizen. I call from Washington, D.C.
Hello, concerned citizen. Thank you so much for we call. And what you take on the program tonight, sir?
Mr. Cabo, first of all, you don't bring me back. I used to watch this TV station for every week, but for some reason I stopped. And the reason why I make I stop, I notice the biasness been too buckle. Get so many how do you call them, host them, where you get one or two vendetta with them you don't hold for the Pasheki government and all that, where they affect their judgment whenever they try for analyze issues. Kutubuna one.
My brother, sorry for interrupt, but not call names though, because they're not there for defend themselves, please.
It's okay. Very correct.
Yes, thank
and
you.
I'll give one other column.
Okay.
When the incident happened at McKinney, then kill the people in there, and then they justify say the people are not getting no right for communal for go protest for the generator because not to the generator, our government get and government can go any side. Where the people are the government and our government give them that generator. The government then go for go take them, or then get so many ways them wouldn't for me don't go around. So when I engage the stakeholders them, now the stakeholders when I tell them say they give that transportation, when I move the generator once and a side. Rather when I go kill the people them. We left that one day. August 10, the people then go protest. Then kill the people there. All what the people is doing at the station, they talk say, the people them, they don't wait for the election. That if they don't want the president, wait for the election. At the election, the people are wait for so. See what's happening again. Now, then they make reference why the people are not go, why APC not go to court. Why APC get for go to court, where they don't go there once, then get cases in there. Well, nobody not look, they don't even touch them. They don't even say anything to them. Then cases in there, then they don't there. I go start courts again. See what's happening. And my brother just talked from Washington, D.C. See what's happening in Nigeria when them people are decide for go, the Labour Party decide for go to court. Now they don't go lost. And in conformancy, even though the court not get for do anything, nothing not get for change Tinubu in presidency. So the person what he talk, you know, say get for happen at Salone. What did the court get for do? Now delay they get for delay the process no more. What if they not decide for call the case and say on our way to our case in our court? This effect all they get to right where the country they get to right now, and let them continue this way, let things then solve. If you get for solve, we solve once and for all. You see, so to me, I don't believe say FPC make one single mistake for ignore the court and take this other Adam call out and take so. Let we see who said this the end. But it get for stop. It's painful. It really, really painful. People and they do what they want to do, and then feel say, then go to, look at all the numbers there. The only reason why make somebody go don't get 50 and above in an election where majority carries the vote for the second round, and he refused for going to that election day. Now because say the numbers were not there, and I cook them. Now that make no more afraid, because if I don't know say I get 51%, all I need for them for consolidate me 51% and keep them, work on it and keep them, perhaps try for push more and get more. If I don't get, I try for encourage the numbers, the 51%, and I win the election. Because I'm 50 plus. Now they win the second round. And you don't get 51, you don't get 50 above. Why they worry? Now because the numbers have not been there themselves in the first instance. Now look what's happening again. The whole thing is just a mess. The police are against them, the opposition. The military are against the opposition. When they use all state resources them against the opposition. Then same people and want let the opposition go to the courts again. When they don't say we are saying the courts will either delay the case till 2-3 years, or towards the end of the 5 years, then call on that case day. When they won't make any move, they say, when I get case in a court, when I will let the court call the Adam caller. That's what will happen. But now you see how everybody they look into them because they choose not for body. You see, to me, my prayer is I just hope that this thing will push further, and thank you for letting. I mean, 1 minute, 1 person will be come. So I make I give other people opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much for we call, and thank you for we come back. All right. Let me go to the other caller. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from, please? Hello, caller.
Yes, Mr. Kagbo.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much. This is William, the call for the second, sir.
Wonderful, brother William. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. One thing where I want for ask, I don't know if you're able for, because this process will do so. It's so good for make we people and back home get an opportunity also for make you get an opportunity for educate them, like kind of educate you. So this evening, some of the parts of the world will do some manner evening, some manner morning. I don't know if you get another border, I know they see platform, you get a bigger platform, but I don't know if you get another platform where we will share with Salone and the maybe see some of these facts. I don't know if we try to talk it.
Yeah, well, we get WhatsApp where we disseminate also. So yes, we get Boku, and we get we FM station at Salone as well. Boku Salone people and we will get and after the program, because it's a very sensitive program, so we go kind of cut that side where we all do the math and send audio instead of video for let people able get opportunity for listening to them. Yes, we'll do that.
So much.
We can normally do that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. You don't see, I believe, say like how the previous speaker we don't see. This is an opportunity for me we all. Like how they tell me, Mr. Kagbo, in law, you hear the technicality and the fact. These are the two things the way they go. Someone can miss the technicality, but the fact is this thing happened. But in this election, instead of the Chief Justice, before look at the facts, he will rather choose technicality over the facts. I believe these are the reasons. I believe that the reason this will make APC not go to court. Then when I look at technicality for knock the matter out of court, because in the Supreme Court now one go. Small mistake you make, and they make you forfeit all the prayers the way they pray for. Then they go into the merit of the matter. You see some trials, and then you need to go into the merit of the matter. Forget about the technicality. Forget about the error go on in at the face of the motion, or probably instead of you say CC, you say instead of miscellaneous applications, and you say CC civil case, something like that. And in court, then the all thing they already take, we they knock them out. Probably not go there in a haste. Sometimes the secretary forgets to type this, instead of he type this, he type random. and other party siam or the judge siam, it will not come off in the technicality, and instead of it going to the facts. And these are things that they are all only at the corridors of the courts. So matters then they go into the make. There is a case, but then they look at the technicality. And this will therefore say, wherein there is a case, forget about technicality. Delve into the matter, delve into the issue, and know what's at the issue, the burning issue. So you see, these are the things that they afraid. What they therefore say, make we get strong institution. Not need for get strong man. And at the institution we need for call. If you follow South Africa. You see where president they go na parliament. The people over there, they don't say this now we right, now here we belong. We not care other than the president. Now we for check and so you see these are so they get confidence in any kind of institution and they get confidence even in Supreme Court. With the way Malema, where they challenge Uda this, we say it don't violate the constitution, the Supreme Court, you don't get no power again. But if now we are now, Udana you for make the president, Udana this, these are the things and the wrong things that they happen. Instead of we address the issues, them we facing people that like if you talk now either then class you one way, you know APC or you know to APC or you know SLPP or you know against the government. Instead of we look into the facts, these are the facts. This is not anything how they make America. I listen to that not with the talk. I can understand your own position. Because then the people then keep putting themselves low in such a way that forget say this year they done, other people and if it happen at your own party, how you they feel? This them figures that would make so USA ECSL pull amount there for APC this 81,000. USA them puller. What then give them why? What APC do for the other for give 81,000? SLP what they do for the other for give them 20-something thousand, 36,522. What they do?
Yeah.
So you see, it tells you something is wrong. And these are the things that people don't know make who talk say this election gets issues. Why don't they come and do this thing once and for all? Why can't they feel say a powerful pass everybody? Why they cannot we announce something? We person in the act, you know, nobody know for ask me question. The law say this, the law say that. But the laws, the fundamental law now, it will be transparent and accountability. Now it says stand for. We don't need for can't tell you how you go about this. I will go give you money. Then you go spend no money. They say can't give me account and I say no. The law not tell me say I for give account. Not need for tell you again. You don't use me money, Mr. Kagbo. You don't tell me I don't go. I say okay, can I explain me? I go use me money. He said no. The law not tell you say I for explain you. What do you mean?
Exactly. But yeah, that's
the neighbors can tell you for can explain you. Don't use you a public servant. Then give assignments for do. How you come about this thing?
Yeah, unfortunately,
say we get laws. We don't need no law for can tell you say, come say yes. Now, so for many people they see the fact say yes. But now they begin to say no, law no they we get the figures them, we know they tell them, pass whoa please. I don't understand how people then I don't know if that you be the play that clip the way one of them ECSL representative they say then get the figures there.
Yes.
So why not get the figures there now? They wait till the country they on a ransom. Then now they enjoy that day. Then people they collect and they say yes, and then get law not tell them so.
Yeah, and anyway, let me give chance to other caller, but clearly, clearly, if you look at the top of waiting at the show so now the numbers them you go notice say then stamp as 27th June. So it's so funny if 27th June then get all this breakdown. Why then forget the country headache? But I'll take WhatsApp. Go ahead, please. VOS, what's your name and who side they call from, please?
Yeah, I call from Leone. How you do?
And they do well, ma. Thank you very much, Sissy. What in you take? What do you think of waiting they go on right now? Their numbers are way they're not add up.
Mr.
So how we just solve because this is a solution now, Mama.
Me, I want to give you the name Mr. Cool.
How we look for solution? How they get past this, Sissy?
You know, Mr. Kago, they say if you not talk true, problem not is solved. The numbers there where you give, APC be don't they complain say ECSL just read numbers the way they feel like, not to the votes, the numbers the way they put na the segregation data or whatever it is. Based on that numbers here where you read. We all be they watch how the elections be they go. will be the watch because today the world is all harmonized. Now, they don't give themselves big numbers. But mind you, again, we don't see 2 times now this did happen. Mohammed Bangura don't come talk say na Karen district. Then get
Yes.
9,000. But when they call the results, then put 19,000. And it had happened again the time when they do the elections now, how they local elections, they call them.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody changed the
By
figures.
elections.
Yeah, by elections, thank you. Somebody changed the figures. And there is nothing comes out of it. That's where the incredibility started. So how would we believe self say the number there where they don't put now right ones? Now the votes they where reflect the people they vote. We're not they just made up the number there. How? Because you can see the inconsistency by the calculation and everything. So if people and they feel proud say APC lose, we get for question. Because this they get for go deeper than what you say a calculator. You just calculate what you then give.
Yeah.
You see? So if we get for go deeper, polling station to polling station, I'm afraid what you get for come out. So we get for actually know how they argue on this kind of thing. ECSL don't prove themselves to be thieves. They don't prove APC rights on all the accusations where they talk about them. And they don't begin those APC them. Let me tell you why they not go na courts. Then they try for expose the nakedness of the SLPP government and its ECSL, because we not feel say this is cover with Sierra Leonean people. It's just for the SLPP only. And because of that, when they refuse for going to courts, the whole world now don't see the nakedness of them. Because now they don't contact the court again. They say international people. This and that. All man now is not open for listening to what's in the happen. You get what I say? If the case be in a court, then how I am now the judge and nobody left and you you don't a court now, made them try it. Let's listen to the judge. But now the judge step. If they sit up straight if you go out for Ben. Because this you don't pass the level. Like you say, I don't know how they could begin with this.
Yeah, so give me a call back if you get solution, because they look for solution. This
solution always for do another election.
Cannot get the solution though.
The election,
to be honest,
like another election, APC not get for green. They get for do another elections because there were so irregularities during the elections. So
the numbers they don't show questions. But thank you very much, Sisi. Let me take 3 more calls because we will wrap up in 8 minutes. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Cool.
Yes. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and who say the call from, please.
How you doing? I John the call from Darwin. How you doing,
I did do well, brother John. Thank you so much for we call. And waiting on you take. It go nice, and I'll put you on the spot, but it go nice let we see waiting will be the solution. Because according to the number they will don't see, they increase SLPP the number, they increase APC the number. So waiting for be with solution.
Oh, I'm glad you asked this question.
I know I'm putting you on the spot, but I just want to talk about solution. I do.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, go ahead, big brother.
I'm glad you smart. This we want for country. Everybody there for belong. This negotiation where they don't begin where government don't seek to APC the needs and APC the needs. APC needs are the same as SLPP needs. There is way forward. I'm glad for this way. I will allow this. Let you continue to preach this positive preach the way forward. Negativity good, but at least this way we don't begin to I'm glad. I see the smile. I see the small way they get from people there. Well, contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me take another call. VS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from, please?
Hello, Mr. Kabu. Good evening. This is Abdullah calling again from New Jersey.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Abdullah. But Abdullah, you're a very smart man. You go to help with some of the solution because I'm thinking the way you can call, you can provide solution because this me not able know how we go forward. Go ahead, sir.
I would definitely prefer solution. That would be my last point. Meanwhile, I just want to briefly to few points well picked from very brilliant callers them tonight.
Yes.
You know, things that we missing nobody think of. But I believe as a country, if you let the country at heart, I don't care if APC suffer at the end of the day or SLPP suffer, we have to have a way forward.
Yeah.
They are the most important factor to we all now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But I can't help but just comment on some very brilliant points some people raise. I remember when President Bio said, if you go into election with the APC or Samora 10 times, you will beat them 10 times. As far as me concerned, the results favor them at the first rounds.
Yes.
If you don't get, you almost they at a point for go beyond the threshold when at the 55. So if these numbers were really true, I mean, I know they blame President Bio again. Let me say this because it gets institution, it gets people that will work, they're very responsible for play with the numbers there. They can do things by way of favoring President Bio. It can be just like President Kumar, they get people that we will always want to do things, we will favor them, just like any other president. But if President Bio, I look at from a personal point of view, if me no say I get 53%, let's put it that way, I don't beat somewhere, right? I don't see any reason why I'm not going to even be the number 1% for push for a rerun of this election. Because I know I will definitely beat them back for the second time. So it's either it happens, if that not happen at all, or President Bio no get the courage. I did mention President Bio now because he's not the president. He's not the number one man when you look at the constitution and we country, we get the power for change all of these things today. It's not about today. Some of we not get for leave again, we begin and get for come up for get and safe into this same situation. That's why we brothers and sisters, the way they say, oh no, this thing don't happen in the past. Yes, for argument's sake, let's say it don't happen. APC, they don't do and Christian Altop, they don't do this. James Jonah, they don't do this. Are we going to continue in this same way, even when we're not there again, in this same confusion for a country with less than 10 million officially in terms of population? As far as me concerned, that is not right. So another caller make a very brilliant point that is President Bio or the ECSL not being ready. I mean, we don't get these numbers like where it this thing we post to June 27 for God's sake. Let's say the 2002 election act not compel the ECSL for making public, but considering all the noise, even within the first 7 days, ECSL it means they've been supposed to don't publish this thing to the public, and left for now, let APC say we don't see this, but we still know they go court. So, I mean, something is hidden somewhere. As far as me concerned, yes, this may have been dated 27th of June, but trust me, not to 27th of June, this result be done ready. If this result be done ready, there should have been no way. We're not even President Biono for force CSF to say, well, when I get this result, on a position, I win the thing. But you see the thing where they talk, it is dated June 27. Why now? That's not the big question. So, as far as me concerned, the way forward here is this. And this not just in the benefit of we will talk now or where they live now, but in the benefit of the country. Before I even go very briefly, like we want caller talk about the Tinubu situation in Nigeria. Some of you be expecting them for overturn them, but now the court say no, it rule them in a favor. Or then they move on to the Supreme Court. People's general expectation that the fact say nothing will get for come out of there. So should they continue in that line even in the future? That would be fair for say if any other person candidate tomorrow is liable for do the same thing. I mean, this is not right. So don't forget about Nigeria. Now, what we need to do in this case, even if President Bio has to continue as president, one, as far as me concerned, I will feel very sorry that their numbers there, if they hold, for let you as a leader, you feel say, my leadership or my presidency not legitimate, or somebody even look at you with that idea. This is true for anybody, not just President Bio. So as far as me concerned, if the number you hold, the court, yes, the opposition will be go, but the court still gets the power or the parliament for come in and say, this error don't happen. As a nation, what should we for do? If President Bio no say they get the numbers in there, let's go to a rerun of the election. You know, at least for save everything, or even if we get for continue now. But trust me, after this time, to 2028, President Bio in party win again. 2033, then win again. There will be a time where that party no go win, but another party go come. But guess what? They get to do all the wrongdoings that don't happen through the previous party for the last 20 or 25 years or so. So
Okay.
are we saying we have to continue in that line as a nation? That's my point. Thank you.
And great point. Thank you very much. And thank you for where you help we with your own side of the solution. Thank you very much. WhatsApp, go ahead. VOS Network, hello caller, waiting on your name and who side they call from, please. WhatsApp, you there on?
Hello, thank you so much for pick me call. I call from Virginia, Woodbridge.
All right. Thank you so much for what you call, sir. Go ahead, please. This will be the second last call. Go ahead. Waiting
Yeah,
on you.
thank you.
Yeah, waiting on you take on the program.
I want to reflect my mind back to before the election. You see, in the happen right now, we need for stand firm. The first solution we need for look into the constitution. What I mean by that, if they know say election they come, make them get special body where go they all go oversee government, make the present government today or the incumbents where they make it not get access for use the government's vehicle them, the government money, the government stuff that they get an edge over the next party them where Mother Bio take advantage of them, APC don't take advantage anyway. But if we will get a special body where they oversee the election them, let no government with like Mother Bio in the government stuff, make be get access to the incident. But we see during this election, they use the military people them. They use the government in Jersey, where it's completely wrong. We see the police officers and they use the government to treat them. It's very wrong. We need to stop them in a day. We really need to stop them today. When Marabio win the election, ever go make say thank you. They use that advantage there for campaign against the APC. If they go out with like say they go tell thank you to, we know thank you to. Now campaign we don't do all along. Number two is stop APC then no campaign at the south or the east. Now you see how them shoot everywhere where someone did it. Well, not to all one day. So get people in at the place and get everybody. Not to none will look into even for the election now. Whether they not allow APC to forget representative day or polling agents in that particular place. They not call all one day. The one where they vote now, legal one now, where they vote now, where they say they end the vote, they say pull out result day. You don't get 100% chance for win the election. You don't intimidate your company. You don't put case param. You don't be able to get movement for you do all that. Not all that one day they look now. The results where they now. Why the never police results? Why the never police results? Because we look for they lost gas. Now gas, say people they lost gas, complete gas. Because if they go soccer around, they don't get out skank they get for going campaign again. They not be get again. But let me come to the way forward now. Because at the main thing be there for talk. The way forward is now 2 points me the there for ways. Now, first point, make sure say then publicize the results with the real people and vote where give the people them. Not only for make election first, the first priority is let them count one by one. We not make also where Donald Trump raised concern on Georgia, then go and count the ballot one by one. Let them know saying because they don't vote together the paper they can vote. Then they open up and begin count one by one. It's transparent to the people and see say in. Now in the first priority. Let we know the results where people then vote. Where people stop and gap all the money can vote. Let them count them in the law say and force. If you find out say Mother Bio not be winning, that the second point now is they go to for a run. But because of they not get gas again, they don't lost gas. Then I mean two opportunity now. First, let them count the ballot people they don't vote, they don't suffer already. Let them know how that one they did. Not so for SLP again now, for APC now, for every person not do that one again. Technically, if you then find out say matter be not be winner 55%, then go into election. Now that let me they say. Thank you so much, my brother.
And thank you. Again, me not go say anything. You don't have now up for me. Thank you. And then the self na your solution. Let me listen to 2 more calls. Yeah, unfortunately, I'll be extend for giving another hour, exceeding the 2 hour where we say lot tap at, but the calls there's still plenty in the queue, but we get for end up. So let me take 2 last call them. This go be last call. The one day where I'm not able for take dear sorry. I apologize on behalf of VOS. But if we can Thursday and we try forget something we see way forward, I go extend them back. But they are big. We'll go for go sleep. So let me take 2 last call them and then we'll go wrap up the program. Thank you very much. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting your name and who side they call from, please?
Good evening, Mr. Cabo. Calling from the Washington area. Mr. Cabo, you said solution. I will make this quick, so
Wonderful.
I'll give someone else an opportunity.
Some wonderful. Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Solution. Part of the solution, I think, what we need to do is like the work that you have started tonight. You know, I think we need more journalists in Sierra Leone. They need to stand up. You know, we need journalism to start doing the work, investigating, dig into this some more. You know, let's put the pressure on ECSL to release the last part of the data now. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Let's release the last part of the data now so we can see a complete picture of what really, what happened, what went on, right? And that's now the first solution. The second solution moving forward, my brother, we need to change the way, we need to look at the whole system of voting at Salone. How they vote, the election commission, we need to look at the whole of that. And my solution to that part of it is we need to localize this stuff. Elections should be localized, like run localized, have like people in Akono right now, we should get copy of these results. So people in Akono go ask for the results then and see the results and produce then a result. You see what I try to say? Like locally, you know? So local go get more power. And if we give local more power, we not to from the police, not to the president that run the police, my man, you go see that in election we not go get police to go around and kill people. You see what I say? We need to localize even the police. Take police, make police local. Let Freetown, the mayor of Freetown should be, the police chief should be reporting to the mayor of the mayor, not Freetown. For Christ's sake, it not should be the police chief not for the reports to the vice president. The vice president should have nothing to do with police. The president should have nothing to do with police. Not alone. The funny part is that they see even the new minister of interior involved in local traffic. Are you serious? Nadande, really? You na local traffic, now you involve her, Nadande na with problem, Nadande you internal minister, shouldn't that be the mayor na Freetown? Nadande should be her role. You know, the federal government is too bloated, too much power, my brother. So hence we have all these problems. Can you imagine if we have localized all this election? We don't need Conde. We can go different side them and get the election and compile. You know, go just then in a one man in hand. But anyway, I thank you again for your great work, my brother. Thank you very much.
And thank you for your contribution as always. Thank you. So I'll take the last call. Yeah, the last caller of the night. Thank you so much, caller. Waiting at your name and who side they call from, please?
This is not concerned citizen again. I call from Washington.
Hello, yeah, go ahead.
I laugh because the first time again you call this same person and then this person, you pick this person and call and then me. And then now it happening.
Oh, okay. Well, then, on a good in on a timing. That's
Well,
wonderful.
it asks for solution.
Yes, sir.
It's sad that something therefore begins somewhere. And I believe the step where the APC party as a party decide for take, now if by the fourth step down there, they don't ask for nothing. They don't ask for anything. Then just say, make we see, waiting the people and vote. And this not to get for I, not way they na ECSL, then rules of engagement, then we'll go by. When the election will go by, then we'll make the thing, they're not get for I nothing. We'll not produce them here, make people and see them. Now that they ask for. If they don't see what's another thing, if discrepancy there, imagine from their own number them way them produce. Now you pick some discrepancies. So if them discrepancies they are there, well, if they will request it, make we get a rerun. Not to anything. I saw the election be done there, and I saw for day, no, we just get a rerun. Period. If we not begin somewhere, every day, well, we don't go through a lot, Salone don't go through a lot, the war don't come, this don't happen, this and that don't happen. Now, because all the time they pushed in under the rug, we need to try for make we get things done. We need to try for solve problem them at once. This time around, let us try. Let somebody not just sit up. What if we just push this in on the rug? Now, you're looking at the makeup of the parliament. Don't show you see, they already get the 2/3 majority plus the parliament chief them what they need for me them put any law, let them enact any law, let them change anything. What will come up behind it? Nothing. Because at the end of the day, we say, well, we don't go to Salone don't go to a lot, not to determine this for this, not to determine this for this. And even the ECOWAS, what they call, me not feel say they're credible at all. If me, I always say this, and this go look funny. Now, two things I say. If I happen for be a leader in our country, they shut down the mosque, they shut down the church. Because first of all, if the people they pray the way that they pray so, and then still they see the truth, they need to talk them, then why then they exist? Not turn them to school, institutional people to go learn. Number one, and then secondly, it's true. Then secondly, the second point, where people and they come up with, okay, the second point just escaped me. So to me, I look at it and say it makes no sense. People they just say the truth. We keep pushing them under the rug. They just what this happen and say, no, forget about this don't happen. If at the top of ECOWAS, if the ECOWAS for me don't act timely with what's happening at Salone, just Sierra Leone, therefore don't negate the two that happens to right go happen na Gabon. If ECOWAS for me just don't come and put out a statement, say what you see in Sierra Leone, enough officing at the right thing, and then put their foot down, trust me, what's happening at Gabon for don't happen. So me again, as a leader, trust me, I'll withdraw Sierra Leone from ECOWAS because that are just a bunch of nonsense. And I don't go sit on any table where ECOWAS did. Because then they get the opportunity for make them just call what they get for call, say, hey, boys, what you don't win this election, or boys, you don't get the 55 we require for win this election outright. Make we get to run off. They're not one. Me, I see the statements where the former vice president of Nigeria say then just invite him for come, do whatever he can for can do, come for can tell the call results or whatsoever. And that he says, so what not the need for the an organization like Dandy? You see, now that not me no more. Thank you so much, brother. Like I said, I don't come back.
Yeah, and thank you for we come back. We truly appreciate and you solutions them well taken. And thank you. God bless. All right, Fambulem. We still get callers then at the queue, but unfortunately, though, we get for end tonight. I really hate for left calls then at the queue, but we don't go way more than 3 hours, and this is a 2-hour program. So let we end this way. And again, I don't get Boku talk because we get brilliant people that we don't call, and I just want to say Boku thank you to all the people and I see the kind turnout in terms of the people away they crunch the numbers them where I ask for pool calculator, we get several people them. I want to say Boku thank you to all the people that we help for check the numbers them for make sure say I not get it wrong, because it go really shameful for like me come for correct ECSL and me say get it wrong. So I'm glad the way una join me and we check the numbers them and now realize say ECSL for go back now the drawing table. And here is my solution. It's very simple. My solution is like ECSL now for let we know if at all now honest error in like a typo or in calculation. Let them release now. This now in the interest of SLPP, in the interest of APC, in the interest of all the other political parties them. Because when I remember, APC self ECSL put 81,000 votes for them, where according to the breakdown, APC no get that number there. They put 36,522, then give that to President Bill, where President Bill not deserving of that number there, according to the ECSL breakdown. So that left the question now. It go possible say the numbers then they take up from the small party them, the other candidates them, and give the big candidates them because now they everybody they talk about. I don't know the answer to that, but the possibility is there. So as a result of that, for LEC again, given their numbers here, I go no without any hesitation. I go say, as it stands, the numbers then where ECSL publish, their numbers then they're not credible, because we see embarrassing errors them. Where una self do the math, look the gap between the total where they use for call the presidential elections versus the breakdown. So then gap then they, and with the distrust where Salone people them don't get over ECSL, the way they handle the entire process. To me, the only way where ECSL go redeem themselves, and I go urge both SLPP and APC, and also all the other parties them, for let we urge now ECSL for release the polling station numbers them, because their numbers and they like how somebody say now the starting point that. And as a matter of fact, by according to the constitution, the last time we are checked, they're supposed for keep even the ballot box them for some time. So we can even go to that level there and recount the ballot papers them. So then ballot papers then we get all the parties that are now involved. This not a secret society. This now for let we legitimize with president. Let we legitimize with parliamentarians them. So let we legitimize the process. So we go get America, the European Union, and all the major international partners name off we back, and let we gain that glory where Salone be once get. And where President Bill self be they say Salone name na the international wall be don't go down. So let we restore that name there. But then numbers here, now numbers them way as Sierra Leonean is shameful for lack. Just simple addition. This is not a calculus or what we call add maths na Salone. This is just simple calculation. Then get it wrong. So for correct the numbers here, not to for do any other manipulation again, but for lack they release the polling station numbers them, the numbers them, the votes by polling station, and possibly do a recount of the ballot, the actual vote. Voter card or voter papers them where people then vote. Let all the party members then they present now every polling station and independent observers them as well. You no need for be international observers them. If we want for really get them right, if all man don't do we get independent people them back, we go do in addition to the party people them, we go get them right. We don't need for call other person. If willingness day, we can able get them right. So my solution are this, and somebody be don't say so I want to give that person the kudos and make me not go talk too much. All I go say at this point, I'm for say, Boku thank you to una all we participate because una make the program very interactive and una help me for showcase the issues them where in my opinion are embarrassing mistakes them we discover tonight. So again, I not go through the parliamentary result. This now the presidential results them. Now they are kind of cross check where I will discover them terrible errors here. So until Thursday, by God's grace, me and Abdul Karim want for bless una, let God bless una with una families. And again, let God bless we parliamentarians them. Let it direct them. Let not swear them. Let it direct them na the right path and let them do the right thing. Tawa, again, you talk about democracy. This not the start of democracy. The numbers here, too many inconsistency. We go question the authenticity or the credibility of the numbers there. As a result, now Parliament responsibility now for even bring ECSL come and let it answer the question as to why we see this discrepancy and let them give solution how for resolve them. And I believe say una will press them say, well, this water don't pass Gary, let we pull the whole thing, not to half again. Let we just pull all the data them where people and they ask for, and let we do a recount. Again, not a rerun of the election, no, then they're very expensive. Let we do a recount. If the recount shows say the grand total we then get a correct, not just the breakdown, the not get right, then everybody don't see them. Then President Bill continue for rule. But if the error, the numbers them not tally with the recount, and then we do the right thing. So if now two people will lead and President Bill not get the 55%, waiting wrong for let we go second round. Nothing wrong. It's cheaper if we do a recount than we do the whole election back, where we get for bring all the other candidates them and go cost money for like the all campaign and stuff like that. So me, I think at this point, not to for do a rerun of the election. The first step, like how the last caller, I believe, say, and few callers them actually, and una self don't type and with that solution, they let them do a recount. Now, America, now Canada, and any other place. Now, the first step that then do a recount. If the recount not satisfiable now, not satisfactory, I should say, then can do a rerun of the election. So let we not swear them. Let we continue for pray for them, but let we put Mama Salone first. Let God bless the politicians them. Let God direct them on the righteous path. And above all, we all know say that one Salone we get, wait now with Mama Salone. Let God bless Mama Salone. And until next Thursday, where I will come back by God's grace. If Matilda not come yet, I go sooner. But when I not forget on Saturday for tuning to Auntie Kadi program when straight talk with Auntie Kadi. We go start 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time when New York time, and then 7 o'clock Salone time and 8 o'clock UK time. Until next week Thursday, where by God's grace I go sooner on the same station, same place on a Tata. This now for me, Abdul Karim Kagbo. They say again on a Tata. God bless you all.